Hello and welcome back to King's Campaign 2, Curse of the Dragon Goddess, where we last left off. The mighty Veilwalkers had finally entered a demiplane known as the White Tower. Infiltrating the structure, they bamboozled their way through various guards and using persuasion rolls that just shouldn't even be legal, but I allowed them anyway.
Oh yeah, right.
The group eventually chopping through some goons in a floating library, descending upon a pool full of overmined eggs, eventually encountering a being known as Vorpot, who agreed to, in exchange for letting him keep the eggs for himself, he would ensure him and the guards in the White Tower would no longer stand in the Veilwalkers' way as they went to slay the owner of this demiplane, the Overmind, known as Zoranthax. He sounds like Xanax, but it's a really messed up name. But anyways,
His parents must have had a weird. That was weird.
a vicious battle persisted as the being with his multi-ability useful eyes unloaded ray after ray upon the Veilwalkers. The battle was rough. Minds were warped, spells were canceled, and a death was had as the necrosis beam pierced into Sheldon enough times to shut down his internal function, killing him, but only for a moment, as the one who held some despise against him was the one to bring his soul back in time. Afterwards, the mighty Overmind was slain. The
I lost
Veilwalkers...
4 HP because I couldn't play the fucking game.
Yes, it was.
The Veilwalkers may have been a little over their head, but now they can loot this place before the demi-plane disappears in hopes of finding the items they are seeking, both to protect Alakara for the future attacks from the Cult of the Dragon, in addition to find an object that can win over the Dragonborn race in assisting them in their battle with the cult. So, where we stand now. The demiplane, you're starting to see little fissures in the wall as it starts to unravel itself. You have some time, but now that you have slain the Overmind who controlled it, let's just say there's a ticking clock before this place ceases to exist.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Arius would look to Lucian. Get that monocle out and start looking for anything secrets. I'll start searching as well. And by the way, I forgot to mention with my level up king, I now have a passive investigation of 18.
Damn, son. Okay.
18 and with damn.
So I don't know how you rule like passive investigation and how it works. But Arius would start searching around this room.
It's simple. I got a simple method. I forget to write that down, and then it rarely comes into play unless I vaguely remember it. So
Love that.
Fantastic. We'd love to see it. I'm so glad I took this feat then.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Well, you're making the point to let me know. So okay, well, you could also just like use your because you could roll really shit for some reason. So you could just say you use your passive. But oh, by the way, chat, they leveled up last time. I don't even think that was said because I'd go real quickly. But yes, everybody's now.
Yeah, you messaged us
yeah,
after the
yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
It's
Because I asked so nicely.
because I didn't want to start at the start of this because then you're all going to spend 20 minutes figuring out your stuff. So
Yeah, that's
we're
what
gonna
I
do it
was-
instead. Okay, so passively investigating using the monocle. It's a good question. Let me pull. Hang on, I gotta pull up my notes here. I still got that. Okay. So you do with your passive investigation, you do notice on Zoranix, he does have an item on himself, something weird that's strapped to the top of the crown that was sitting on his head.
Oh.
Ooh, all right, let's take a look at what that is.
All right. So it is a very weird looking, like, it's a little silver statue, and it looks like mushed together body parts almost. There's like a giant eyeball at the top, and the rest of it is like limbs that slightly protrude outwards. It's a very disturbing looking thing.
Interesting.
But something tells you, he wouldn't keep this on him unless it was important. So,
All right.
what are you going to do since you see this thing?
I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Okay. As soon as you touch it, nothing bad happens.
Die.
It actually feeds you information on what it is.
Oh.
So,
Hell yeah.
this is the Overmatter Totem. I'll give you the information, but I will read it out for people. So, this totem is made out of petrified Overmind tongue and various other fleshy pieces encased in hard, translucent resin. While holding it.
So he
What? Go ahead.
has his tongue wrapped around his head, is what you're telling me.
Well, it just sits on the crown, but While holding it, you can use an action to detach one of your own eye, ear, or hand from your body. The body part has AC
Ooh.
10, hit points equal to 10 plus 5 times your Constitution modifier, a flying speed equal to half of your greatest movement speed potential. It hovers. Your detached body part acts on your turn and follows your telepathic commands, and it still works like it normally would. So, using the ear, you can hear from it in certain areas. Anything your detached ear hears, you hear on your turn. You can use it to make a perception check to hear. The eye can see in any special senses you have, except for tremor sense. Anything it sees, you see. And then your hand, it works a little bit like Mage Hand. It can carry and manipulate tiny objects. You can use it to interact with an object, or use it to make an attack using a light weapon against a target you can see. It uses your attack bonus and ability score modifier. And then it can be reattached to, of course.
That's fucking sick as hell. What?
That is
That's
pretty sick.
disgusting.
But it also can't be any more than 60 feet away from you, so...
Okay.
And
Good
it-
to know.
And it also won't get us out of here.
So,
That's like so perfect to give the zombie character though.
of course.
Yeah, actually.
So keep in mind, it can be killed. So but for you,
Yeah.
it'll be less bad. But it can be killed. So, so there you are. There's all that information. I know it's a lot, but I just felt like I just wanted to read it out for chat, of course.
Of course.
So that is yes. That's neither of the objects you are necessarily looking for. It just seems to be an ability that the he had, which might be incentivized why instead of all his eyes being on his body, they floated around next to him. So.
Interesting.
So that's what you see with your investigation. Now with the monocle, you see there's a little chamber behind this giant, very heavy cabinet system here.
Love that. Upon seeing that and the sheer size of it, I am going to look over at Spaztok and I'm going to like usher him over and be like, big man, you might help me over with this. I think what we're looking for might be behind it.
Got it. I'll give you a hand. I believe at this stage as well, I'm still enlarged.
Would you ever enlarge yourself?
I believe I was enlarged
I don't
during last
I
combat.
don't remember you doing that.
I don't-
feel
Unless
like
you did that in like.
remember. Yeah, unless you did it for yourself only, because I don't remember either.
I don't remember you saying.
Maybe.
Otherwise, I would have made you
Oh,
like that.
no.
Big, so.
No, I tell a lie. I cast haste on Kieran, so I wasn't. Never mind. My bad. That's fine. I will. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll go help and help Kieran.
Okay. For this, I actually need you both to just roll an athletics check.
Oh, perfect.
This is a combined effort roll.
Confused. Do you guys still have emboldening? They should still have emboldening bond, I think. So you can add a d4 maybe.
Okay.
Alright,
I
that
can't wait to
brings
play the
me
next
to-
campaign.
yeah.
where I don't have to hear that anymore.
wait. Did me and Sketchy just roll the same fucking values together?
Did we?
Yeah, he rolled 15 on athletics, I rolled 15 on athletics, I rolled a 3, he rolled a 3.
Nice. Nice.
This is rigged.
So that is
Actually rigged.
that is a 30 total. Although you feel the giant cabinet shift a bit, it does not move. That was not enough effort put behind it.
Actually, it was a 36, was it not? Because it was 15 plus
Yeah,
15
8.
plus 6.
Yeah.
yeah,
Kieran
18
didn't
plus
mention
18.
his modifier slightly more than mine.
36. Tough shit still doesn't do anything.
Damn. Is it made of wood?
There's some wood. It's also reinforced from other things. There's some metal in it and whatnot. There might be a little mysticalness behind it as well. It's just very heavy in general. It's very tall. It's like, a normal one would be about like the size of 2 of you. This one's about 4 of you. So.
Arius. That little sword of yours can cut through most shit, right?
You guys can't move a goddamn bookshelf.
No,
It's fucking heavy.
it's heavy.
All right, where's the secret passageway behind it?
Behind it?
As
Kind of
far,
answers
yeah.
it.
as far as I can see, it's about there. I say, like, indicating to, like, where I could see it through with the monocle.
All right, clear all of the shit off of it first.
Can you not just okay.
There's a lot of shit on it that will take a good amount of time, and I'm warning you that the ripples are starting to get ever so slightly bigger in the walls. So.
I just I just look at Arius, I just take one book off and drop it on the floor.
Oh, you guys are assholes. All right, fine. Well, because like, okay, the reason I'm saying that is because like, yeah, the sword can cut through things, but it's not a fucking like adamantium like can cut through literally anything in a simple swipe type deal. Like, it's the more shit that's in my way, the harder the DC is gonna be.
Okay, but it's a bookshelf, so they're books, no?
And
There's a few things. There's small little chests that are open. It doesn't appear that there's really anything in them.
Okay,
Because
so-
they're more of a distraction. There's a bunch of books. There's a couple of glass vials that are very like dusted over and hard to see through. There's a couple little metallic instruments and such that look like they're for dissection. There's a lot of wacky stuff up there.
tell you what, is there anything on this that looks like we might want to take it?
You know what? I'll roll for I'll go for investigation, and I'll like I'll kind of indicate that to whoever's like nearby might have proficiency in case you want to give advantage. No.
I don't go for proficiency in investigation.
Let me give you advantage with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like perusing like with investigation to see if there's anything of value on here. And that is a. This is gonna be so fucking shit, isn't it? That's a 9 total.
Okay.
With advantage?
wait. With advantage, I didn't roll the advantage yet. Give me a sec.
Okay, Jesus.
Let's roll the other one.
You
So
rolled
that
it
is
worse.
sorry, because I can add the D4 because I already did it with the previous one. This is a 20.
Well, you can still have the
20.
D4. It's one per turn.
Yeah,
Well,
once
the
per
total
turn.
is
So if you
6
roll,
seconds.
you can't roll it on both advantaged ones. So you pick one, you roll it.
Okay, so that'd be.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, so I can just pick whichever my D4 applied to.
Yeah, I would assume if it's with advantage, because advantage is just one roll. Advantage isn't 2 different rolls. It's just it's
Yeah,
2 rolls, but you
so-
take the highest one. So
yeah.
you just
So
you know.
Okay, so that'd be a 23 total.
23 total. Nothing looks like it would sell for a very high value if that's what you're necessarily looking for. Nothing. There's no money or anything. It's just he has a lot of books. Like I said, there's bottles and little instruments, but nothing is. They're not made of like high quality material or anything.
All right,
Okay.
I have a question, right? Because of the way the bookshelf is, or the bookcase is angled, can I move myself in such a way? Because I'm looking at the spell right now, Thunderwave. I push non-organic creatures or objects or inanimate objects back such a distance, whatever. I can't, 10 feet away. So is there any way I can like angle myself to where I can push it to the side?
You could, if you, I guess you could try and squeeze into the corner here and see if you could blast it away.
Yeah. Okay, I would like to do that, and I believe it is just a flat. Let me see.
Do you want to
Underway
warn the rest of
edition.
us so we can back away?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this an
But-
area of
Just-
effect spell?
If I was going into the side, I assumed it would just go.
No.
To
It's a
there.
wave.
Well, it's an area of effect.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it is.
Everything
a wave,
in
isn't
10 feet will get hit by this, so...
I'll do you one better. 15 feet.
Okay, anything within 15 feet will be hit by this. Anything!
Alright.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay.
And
Sheldon
then-
is just sitting there.
Got a plan. You might want to back up a little bit.
oh, Jesus.
They back up 3 feet. Little more,
Okay.
little more,
Back it
little
up.
more, little more. Good lord, Spaz Talk!
Oh god.
Artis, you good standing there, buddy? Yeah, that's better. All right, here we go, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Thunderwave at the one.
Okay. So he can't save himself anymore, so he like just face plants and mushes against the wall because it's already dead. I will say the oomph is enough to shoot this thing out of the way. And it'll go. The wave also is strong enough to shatter the bottles that contained various ingredients that create a very bad chemical reaction that you should have pulled off of there. So, Spaztok, you're gonna take...
We love this. We love
It's like I
consequences.
said we should have cleared the bookshelf.
Nah,
roll-
it's fine.
Hey,
roll-
Spaz, are you on more than 4 HP now?
Fuck you, Julian.
So you're gonna take... 11 points of fire damage and 10 points of acid damage.
Oh my god.
Are you down?
I love
No,
how...
like he only took like 4 damage last session.
One.
Like he's still got.
Oh yeah. All right. No, I was thinking the other way around. My
How
bad, my
much
bad, my
damage did you say? Was it 11 total or 11 fire?
No, 11 fire damage and 10 acid damage. So that's 21 total.
21? That's fine then.
Yeah, 21. I can't believe you did that.
I love how everyone just forgets that Sheldon can just turn into a bear.
You know, I was.
Yeah, even Sheldon himself seems to forget. Because
Yeah,
why didn't he suggest
exactly.
it then?
Yeah, why
didn't
didn't you
suggest
fucking
it.
say
I
anything?
wanted to say it, but everyone was basically just blabbering about. And I was like, you know what? I'm just.
You need
gonna
to find
sit
your
back.
entrance.
I'm
You need to
just
find your
gonna
entrance
sit
when you
here,
want to speak.
see what the fuck what the plan is.
All right, so
Actions and consequences.
Can I remove the revivify? I don't like this guy anymore.
I really hope Revivify is a concentration spell.
I have to
no,
think about it
the-
for an hour before he's actually alive again.
Yeah. Honestly, whenever you were like saying that stuff, I was a little hopeful because I was sitting there looking at my defenses, resistance to poison, and immunity to disease, and I was just like, please, okay, there's a lot of bottles, please let it just be one of those.
Oh god.
That's so funny.
Incredible.
Well, way's open, let's get going.
All right.
So, inside this secret compartment is what appears to be a bit of a treasure hoard for the Overmind.
Yes.
Once again, I will give you the info, but are you ready to hear what's on the list? All right.
Yes.
So you find 2 potions of gaseous form, 2 potions of
Okay.
invisibility. There is a potion of water breathing, 2 vials of torpor poison. There is a 7-piece set of emerald dice worth about 840 gold total.
Yo, D&D.
There is an ornate silver hand mirror worth about 1,000 gold. 1 very large ruby worth about 2,000 gold. 500 silver pieces. An idol in the shape of a dragonborn, which likely is the idol you are searching
That's
for.
weird. We should let that stay here. I don't
And-
know.
Yep.
And a yellow glowing cube. Not sure what
Is-
material it's made out of.
The all spark.
I was just about to say,
Autobots, roll out.
is there by chance a map?
Ah yes, let's forget the map again.
You find a parchment. Let's leave it.
Last time I checked, the Overmind is not in league with the cult, so...
It might be.
We lift up his eyelid and there's just a fucking cult branding there. He's actually secretly one of them.
Yeah.
He's a familiar, yeah. No, you don't see anything else, so...
Okay.
That's what you get.
Fantastic. Well, I guess we're gonna fucking nab everything real quick and start making a fucking beeline for this.
That name is terrifying, by the way.
Anti-divinity cube. Okay.
Like, what does bro mean by that?
That's 2 big words.
That's too bad. I don't understand.
Yes, upon touching it, you
so-
learn the name of it, which is why I gave it to you, so...
So
Yeah.
it's 500 silver, so 100 each. We fine with that?
Yes, actually. That's math, yeah.
You get a lot of money, you just gotta sell a lot of things for it, so...
That's fine. I took the ruby. Whatever anybody else wants, I don't really care.
Mine!
Give me just a sec while mom's coming.
Well, tell your mom to piss up! I'm just kidding, she's nice.
That's a little rude because she might hear
That is
you.
rude, actually.
I'm kidding!
That's so very rude. It's so rude, man.
Oh my gosh. I don't actually know.
So, I take it Arius took the ruby.
Yes.
The silver pieces, have we split those up yet?
Yep.
100 each.
100
yeah.
each.
Yep, 100 each. 100 SP. Yeah.
About those invisibility potions.
Wanting them?
I was thinking for future self missions that it might be wise if I have one, since yeah, I can't sneak very well.
Feeling cowardly again, are we?
Not cowardly. This is for future missions.
Actually, I do think it would be a smart idea for you and Spastok to take one each.
Me?
Yes.
Speaking
Alright,
of that,
let's get out of here.
if you were to rub, would we be able to make a potion as a sort of substance to put on, over Spastok to
Okay.
make the suit invisible?
Potentially, but priorities. We're in a collapsing area right now.
Yeah, the walls are getting holes so big you could possibly fall through them if you're not careful now. So.
All right, well,
No.
let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
We'll sort this shit later.
How the fuck do we get out of here?
That is the magic question.
I'm open through the front door.
Has anybody tried this door?
That's
Or
the
is
door
that
you
where
came.
we-
That's
that's
the
where
door
we
you came
in?
through. It's open. Yeah. Just bear in mind when you walk through the door, you guys wind up, just right here.
Before we go out, can I ask a question? What
Okay,
is
moving
this?
you back. What is what?
I'm just. What is
It's a
this that I'm
window.
pinging? Is it a window?
No,
Or tapestry.
it's a tapestry.
would've some
hanging there.
tapestry.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it looks
Uh,
like a window.
By the way, King,
Eh?
this entire area was like a cylinder, so I would be able to fly up, right?
Yes.
Goodbye, Sheldon.
No, no, no. It's more of a
Where are all our tokens go?
just making sure.
If it was, the reason why I point this out is because I remember certain tapestry that we tried to roll up, and then it ended up in the middle of a
Yeah, you
field.
made it teleport on itself.
Look what happened.
Yeah, that happened.
The teleportation tapestry, but I'd say let's just use the doors.
Alright.
Is there any other exit in the room, by the way? Like, was it just like this one door, basically?
The monocle
There's
did not
this
pick up
rather-
anything else hidden, so
Yep.
Obscure.
that's a
pool.
bathtub. That was the bathtub.
Was it a magical bathtub?
It
And
had-
I doesn't
I
need
don't know.
to
Drink the
bathe.
water
It-
and find out.
the slime you've been finding everywhere else is what's inside of here. So,
Oh, babies.
Love my slime.
so did you go through the door?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
Okay,
that's like the only
Then I'm
way
moving
seemingly.
you up over here. All right. Now what?
Well, what's the best course of action? We're gonna fucking leave, hopefully.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there should
assume
be
that.
over there was a door, I think, or something that lit up, right, on the other side, right?
No,
right? Right?
remember, you are, if you look all the way to the left, real quick, you're right down here.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, didn't we drop down?
Yeah, we
we
dropped
did
we
come
dropped
down.
down from up there. I'm just thinking because there's a door down there. We didn't go through that before, I don't think.
We could
So we
check it.
could.
It was in there.
Hole's getting bigger.
Since we are at the Slime River area again, I would cast the Water Walk spell again, and this time I'm gonna cast it on the entire party.
That's helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold up, let me double
I'm
check.
just-
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I luckily have one spell slot left to use it. Otherwise, I have to upcast it. How many people?
It's up to 10 people, I think.
Redirect flower.
It's at the bottom of the spell.
Yeah, I clicked on the wrong spell.
Bruh.
I was looking at control water walk. That's over there.
Wonderwall?
Wonderwall.
I wonder why.
Said maybe.
10 willing creatures, yeah. So I would cast water walk for the entire party.
Okay.
Awesome. We're walking.
Remember, it's not necessarily water, so the spell does assist you in getting across, but you do sink in a bit and get a little slimy, so.
Trips and face plants directly into it.
Ew.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna go cross, man.
Okay. Start swooping.
As we're crossing, is that guy?
Lucian, why are you on top of me?
Am I just still? You're still over here? Am I?
Oh, now
he's
you
oh,
oh,
oh, now we move
inside
over.
me.
Smashing.
It's a little slow.
Does someone have a
I
question?
don't know why. I have so many issues with Roll20. I cannot fucking make this shit work.
I'm just checking through my options. Trying to think. Alright,
Who they do?
I haven't got any ideas apart from just fucking.
Going through the door? Or maybe
the door.
is Volpad still like down there? Because I remember he swam away last time.
When you
but
look down
since his
into the
token is on
slime,
there.
you do not see him, nor do you see many of the eggs that were once populating down there, so.
Oh, great, so he's
Ah.
left us here to be fucking stranded.
That's not his
We'll find a
problem.
way.
At least you remembered his kids.
They're not even
Who the
his.
door?
Yeah.
He kidnapped them.
Anyways,
Kidnapping's a form of adoption. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if we can get. All right, so fuck it. We gotta get out of here as quickly as we can.
Yep, I'm gonna start rolling. There we
Spaz
go.
Talk, does your shit still have any fuel in it so you can get the fuck out of here?
Yep.
All right, cool. Don't suppose you can carry Arius, can you?
Yep. I'm just gonna right out of the gate at 3rd level. I'm just gonna grab Arius,
Oh.
and in just a single blink, we're both just fucking gone, 120 feet in the sky. 'Cause
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
I cast Vortex Warp.
Damn. All right.
Wait, that's the range on it? 120 feet?
At 3rd level, it is.
Dude!
Yes. Peace out, bros. And they're just gone.
Later, stinky.
Let me grab
Can
his-
you fly Arius? Yep. Gone.
You just
Did you
hear them
fly
up top.
Then I'll look over to Sheldon. I think it's very clear what I want you to do. Do you got anything that can fly?
I could transform into an eagle or to a vulture. I don't
Either
know
or,
if
just transform.
I don't know if those are strong enough to carry both of you, though.
We've got a broom.
Yeah. You don't. We got this, and I'll hold up a broom.
Okay, with that, if that's the case, then Sheldon decides to wall chip because I can wall chip once more.
Okay.
Yippee.
Sheldon would wall chip into the giant eagle again.
Okay. That's not fair. There we go. Nice and big.
Giant.
Eagle.
And then, there we go.
And how much further up was the area that's like they flew?
Well, they went up 120.
120
Yeah.
120.
plus 30.
If I
Or,
were
well,
to
we'll say
fly
15
up,
because I'm carrying.
if I were to fly up 80, which style would I land in?
Up 80. I mean, I'm kind of just like.
Yeah,
this
just
kind-
go up.
th-
like,
yeah,
this
this is
doesn't
kind of
really
rough.
matter.
You'd get like about like in this middle area here. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, then Zilia would get him a broom, look at Lucian, and be like, "You ready?"
Oh, always. And then of course you'll like get on the broom with her.
Yep,
Okay.
Then upwards we go.
I assume you're gonna start dashing to get all the way up there.
The broom can't dash, as far as I remember,
Oh.
from what you told me. But it has a speed of 50,
Right.
50 feet, but it cannot dash, I don't think.
All right. Well, then your two asses are gonna get about there or so as the building begins to start to crumble.
Lovely.
The just holes opening up all around. It's not enough to fly through, but it's starting to crumble. Certain pieces of the floating bookshelves are now falling too, losing their magical effects.
Ooh. Yeah, staying away from both so that none of those accidentally hit us.
Of course, of course. How about everyone who's in control of flying? So that would be Zalia, Sheldon, and Spaztok. I need each of you to make one dexterity saving throw as shit begins to fall.
Why a dex saving throw?
Lucian, I hope you're ready to die.
Oh, I'm ready.
Actually.
Motherfucker, I rolled in at one.
Ah! Wait, for a total of what?
Not one dex save, so that's a total of 4.
Okay, never mind. Because it's not a critical. It's not a critical fail. That's only in combat, but that's still definitely a fail. Okay,
I got a 20.
How we doing?
20. Okay.
Let me just see. I got a 16, but I'm looking to add my Flash of Genius. Yeah, I do have one use of that left, so I'm gonna make that a 21.
How many fucking uses of that do you get? Holy crap!
How
Like,
many do I have? 1, 2, 3,
5,
4,
right,
5,
per day?
Is it
5,
per modifier? Okay.
5. That's my last
okay.
one.
So the two groups of two make the save, and you're able to move out of the way as shit falls. One bookshelf's gonna hit Sheldon.
No.
Yeah. Sheldon, you are gonna take, as a bookshelf falls on you, you're gonna take 11 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you're gonna get knocked down another 40 feet.
Oh, damn.
Oh god.
So help me God if we have to use another diamond.
Do we even have another one?
I think so, like, one at
We
a
have
time.
one more left over, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Final diamond. We have
Okay.
to go shopping.
Sheldon, make another save. I'm just kidding.
if I fall out of eagle form, I would fall to my death probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So try and dodge.
So try don't do that.
Much better.
Try spinning, it's a good trick.
All right, well, crazy
Oh,
kids,
roll.
spinning.
keep going up.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll keep
This,
this.
this time Sheldon will dash upwards,
Okay, that's fair.
which means I can go up 160.
Damn. All right.
That's
Alright.
crazy.
You're
I
basically
have a
you're basically going up to where like I can't even show it on the map anymore. So.
I have a base movement of a flying speed of 80 feet, so
Now,
That's crazy.
brother's like
You-
whoosh.
why do you think I am an eagle?
Ah! You know? Eagle
Ah.
moment. Ah. Squawk. Just an eagle squawk. Yeah, I guess we're continuing.
Yeah, further
And
up,
just,
yeah.
just keep flying up.
Yep, just...
Hell, here, let's see. Damn. All right, that's fair. All right, I'll say you guys don't have to make any more saves. You were able to just easily enough bob and weave through things as they begin falling. To the point where you all eventually, I'm just going to grab all of you here just to make this a little easier, eventually fly through everything and get yourselves up to the top. These guys aren't here anymore, by the way. They left.
I don't even see them on my map.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
They fled on our end. They gone.
Well, now they fled on my end too, so perfect. You get up top, yeah, and you're able to rush yourself. I mean, unless you want to go somewhere else. I don't want to just make it.
No. I'm looking to escape.
Like you literally have to like jump over a hole that's like forming there now, just to like avoid falling into like the endless void at this point.
I mean, we can. I would stay on the broom, since there's no reason to get off of it, really.
Yeah.
All right, well then you can. By the way, the little doorway here's open again, so there's a whole
Woo,
sea
yippee, let's go.
ocean outside. Yeah, yeah.
Go.
As you all.
As
As you all fly through, popping out into the woods by the mountainside until eventually, and the little doorway just zips out of existence. With all of you.
Oh,
On
thank
the
the
other side.
fucking gods.
That was exhausting.
Yep, alright, let me do a quick head count. Alright, so we got you, me, we got Arius, Sheldon, Spatter. Okay, we're all here. Thank fuck. Oh, alright. Next time we're tasked with going into a fucking demi-plane, let's not accept it.
Why not?
Why not?
There's
I'm getting
fun.
tired of running. I'm getting tired of running for my life when these demi-planes collapse.
Oh, you didn't do
Fucking
any
same.
running. I did all the running for you.
Yeah, especially when I have to rely on you to get me out of here.
Oh, is that such a bad thing, Mr. Perfect?
Sheldon is basically just sitting there.
I forgot to transform back.
If while you're doing that, then in your head you will hear. You could use the mind connection that we have if you want to speak to us while in your eagle form. We can understand you this way.
Ah, fuck!
He starts talking like a bird in his mind. Ah, what are you guys talking about? Ah!
Testing.
Tapping his brain.
Why is the microphone so small?
Is this thing on?
Speak to the people, Piccolo.
Are my thoughts coming through okay? Is there a pine cone?
Ooh, rat!
I'd rather not fall to my death. Partially, again.
Well, hopefully we won't have to deal with that again. Let's, as soon as we get back to Alakara, we'll send a message out to... fuck, I can't remember its fucking name. Wasn't it something like, Rizeros, I think it was.
Oh my gosh.
What? God? Judging me?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, I had to consult my notes. Do you know how many people we got here with R's?
It's not Riz.
Oh, it's so Riz.
Well, then you
Just keep going.
pronounce it for me.
Resaurus.
How about Riz?
Rizoros.
Riz-
It's
Rizoros.
Rizoros.
Well, then.
I think Riz sounds better.
No, it doesn't. Any
Do you know
person who
what?
says that anymore isn't cool, so...
Do you know what?
Sounds like you
then
just don't have
gone...
W Riz.
Well, do you know what?
I'm banning joysticks, I don't care.
Well, do you know what, God, then? Rizosaurus Rex can judge us when we get back.
That's it. I'm spawning in a fucking T-Rex, and that's his name now. He wears sunglasses and has a French mustache. He's got the best kind of Riz. He has a charisma score of 30, so
Damn.
Can he have like a little top hat?
well,
Yeah,
yes.
can we put a
And
top hat on him? then?
and he's hungry for
Yeah.
bitches, so he eats all of you.
Does he have a
Bitches.
monocle?
we're
No,
not
he
doing
doesn't. Banishment.
He attacks us because he's looking for a monocle and wants Kieran's.
Yeah. Side villain idea.
How far are we out from Alakara? Actually, I forget.
Not too far. I don't know. I think it was only a couple.
Decent.
You were only a couple
So,
miles
welcome
away.
to the stream. I hope.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thanks, Karen.
Oh shit! I thought I muted myself there.
No.
No.
Yeah, just shy. Just
Halfway through.
yeah.
He like cut
Cringe.
out.
Little did we know, Lucian basically had a podcast the entire time.
He's got a podcast in his head
Yes.
running the entire time.
Accidentally broadcasted to us.
Just like anytime Lucian's quiet, he's just chilling in his mind with his dad, like doing a podcast.
Lucian, inside voice.
Welcome to the Hellish Rebuke podcast.
I actually love that. That's great.
We take all the hot, spicy tea and throw it right back at you. Yeah.
Today's sponsor, Alakaran Steel. If you're looking for something to build a house from, go with Alakaran Steel for the code Lucian for your 20% off with your next order.
Galvanized square steel.
King, what did you say in terms of distance?
You're only a couple of miles from there, so.
Okay, cool. All right then.
And from what you can tell, the sun has barely moved from since you jumped into the demi-plane. So even though the day is half over,
Oh,
it's
that's
still
good.
only ever been half over. So.
It's half over, chat. Alright.
It's so half over, chat.
I can't do this.
Alright.
I need
Let's,
this vacation. I need this
Dumb
vacation.
question, by the way, King.
This is
Yeah.
why we need the beach episode.
King, dumb question.
Ye?
If we get stuck in a realm like that, where the time doesn't move, how does that affect our curse that takes hold in 50?
It doesn't, right?
5 days?
As far as you
Like,
know,
does the
it doesn't,
curse
you're on
affect-
53 right now, and it
Oh,
as far-
53.
yeah, as far as you know, it I don't know. You don't know. I haven't said any different. So
If you want to hang around and find out.
guys, on the last day, let's just hide in a demi-plane. Oh wait, it actually accelerates it. We're out of time. All hail Tiamat. You know. Ah shit, that was a bad idea.
Like, for all we know, we have like 10 days left because of the demi-plane.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, the sun hasn't moved. That doesn't mean it didn't move 3 times already or something. It's just in the
Damn.
same spot.
Yup.
I'm going to assume that we'll be heading back to Alakara.
Yes.
I would
Back to
hope so.
Alakara we go.
La 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 la
Oh,
la.
the sun!
I'm sorry.
Meow, meow, meow.
What the
Sorry,
fuck?
that was the walking sound for like whenever we're going somewhere. I'm just gonna do that every time now.
Oh, yep, that'll do it.
Oh boy. Anyways.
Alakara.
Alright. Eventually you do return to the city as the sun is slowly starting to turn more and more orange as the day slowly starts to end. So, I believe Rizoro said, you know, you can hand him the thing at the next meeting. So,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
in the meantime, you can just, unless you want to do something with it, you're more than welcome to just hold on to it.
Nah, we'll stick it in our bags for safety.
Okay.
And we'll keep the anti-divinity cube alongside it, because I'm assuming that that'll also be needed for our next meeting. Be like, hey, yeah, we got this as well. Fuck you.
Good chance of that. Are you going to go somewhere specific, or are you just going to go to Wandering Oak?
Well, I haven't got anything on the agenda currently. Does anyone else have anything in mind?
You
I'd
said
like to sleep.
you said the sun's like starting to go down, right?
Yeah, it's evening time.
Evening time. Okay. Yeah, I'd say we can probably just go back to the Wandering Oak. If we want to do any like shopping or selling of our items, we can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow
Okay.
morning we'll do that like fairly early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wandering
yeah.
Oak time.
Then that's where we're going. The Wandering Oak. Let's go.
As you get back to the Wandering Oak, a bit worn out and beat up from your adventures, Seraphina will kindly pour you all drinks of various alcoholic and or non-alcoholic variety.
Beat up and beat off.
Man, you guys look a little worse for wear, I have to say.
No.
All right,
Well, I
fine.
must say it's been rather chaotic, but just until this next meeting's being held, I think we're just gonna take some days to ourselves, just a bit of rest and relaxation.
Oh,
I think's very needed.
well, that's good to hear, kiddo, because actually I was hoping you could do a bit of a favor for me.
Well, yeah, for sure. Like, between now and the meeting, I'm more than happy to do whatever you need.
Well, you see that over there? And she gestures, there's like 2 crates like in the corner, like right next to the fireplace that seem like an eyesore. Look, they're a pain in the ass to move. I actually got to deliver them to an old friend of mine. I forgot the name of the place that the guy works at. Gosh darn it. I'm not going with that name. Deleting that one. That joke is not appropriate for the stream.
Oh.
The name is just like half a slur, half an elven word.
What?
It's worse than that. Anyways,
Oh gosh.
What you're right?
Send it in the Discord.
We won't read it out. I'm just curious.
No,
I'm
it
just
was
curious.
it was just it was just like a joke name I wrote in case I couldn't think of something more fantasy.
Oh.
So it was that. Like the owner wouldn't
Okay.
understand the severity of it. The owner would have no clue why it was so bad.
That's
Honestly,
so
depending on
fun-
how you pronounce it, people might not even catch up on it.
That's so funny. That's funny.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
All right. Well, there's actually I wrote a close but better version that isn't so insulting. So,
Can somebody explain the joke? I don't get it.
So back in the 1900s.
no, we're not doing that.
Does the owner wear a white hood by chance?
Ah,
Okay,
We're not talking
now
about
it's
it,
on. Great, great.
can't be more on the nose than that. No, he's a buddy of mine, O'Reilly. It's his cold cure, as he calls it. It's a little dessert shop he runs on a beach. There's a teleportation circle there and everything. I actually, if you could just deliver those to him, you're more than welcome to spend some time down there. He'd probably even give you food for free.
Okay, so make it
Which
delivery to-
episode?
So is the location called Cold Cure or is this Cold Cure?
Oh, it's his shop. Yeah, it's his cold cures. Whatever. I don't know why he named it that way. He believes his cold and refreshing sweets seem to rejuvenate the body and blah blah blah. He's full of shit, but he's a good salesman. So
How far away is it? Like, because if it's one of them places where like he's willing to kind of house us for a little bit, like, we could probably make that where we go do our resting and relaxation.
there's a handful of bungalows that he owns that I'm sure he'd give to you. Just mention my name and he'll know who you are.
Awesome.
Whereabouts
Whereabouts
is
is
this
it?
place?
It's on the coastline. It's far west of here, over the mountain ranges actually.
Really?
But like I said, teleportation circle and all, it can lead you right there.
Well, we'll need to see if we can potentially get someone to send us there. I'd rather not have to do all that walking.
So what do you say, kiddo? Can you do it for me?
Yeah, that'll be more than easy to do. Yeah, like, as soon as tomorrow rolls around, we'll get started on that.
Great. I hope it goes well for you, and I hope you're able to enjoy yourselves. And if you'll excuse me, hey, cut that out! And she has to go like deal with the guy being unruly now.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that interaction. So we came here. Wait, where are we?
The Wandering Oak!
We're in the Wandering Oak, talking
What
to
is bro doing?
Talking to Seraphina.
Seraphina. Okay.
She is having us go towards the
To
west end over the
Cold
mountains
Cure.
of Zarganthax to Cold Cure to deliver whatever that's in these crates.
And she said there's a beach, by the way. I don't know if anyone
yeah.
She mentioned the beach.
If you missed it, she mentioned the beach.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone picked up on that.
I don't know why she
welcome.
would mention a beach. That's really weird.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Alright.
Yeah, it's because you told her you wanted rest and
Um,
relaxation, so it just came to her mind, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Randomly,
Of course,
it's not
yeah, yeah,
planned or
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, as we're kind of like winding down after Seraphina kind of walks away, Arias is like, you know, if we're looking for a place to stay while we're down there, the Truebloods have a summer home in that area we could stay at.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, and I'm sure, with everybody being busy in here, I doubt anybody's gonna actually be there. So
Well, if
Can we take a small break from? I'm sorry. Look, I'm sure it's a nice place and everything, but like, if we're gonna take some time off, can we just not dive into fucking True Bloods and cults just for one night?
So you don't want to use the very expensive, very luxurious house that I'm offering you to relax in?
We might be able to go to my birthplace.
I would like to go to the luxurious place.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
Alright. Has it got like an outhouse? I'll sleep in the outhouse. I've
Sorry.
seen enough of True Bloods. No offense, of course.
Yeah, none taken.
so, I guess we're in agreement then. First thing tomorrow, we start getting these crates ready to ship, and we'll find a way over there.
Once we get through the meeting and sell all our stuff, of course.
Sounds fine with me. Although, I am actually gonna go check those boxes real quick. Arius, do you mind coming with me for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
With that, we're gonna go over to the crates, like also out of earshot from the rest of the party.
Okay.
And whilst making it look like I'm actually checking over the crates, I'm actually not, because fuck that.
Really? Shocker.
Yeah, shocker,
Whoa.
am I right? So I want to ask you about something,
Alright.
and please feel free to deny me answers. It's just like when you met your wife, how did you approach such a conversation?
Well, the story of meeting my wife is, a bit different from your typical meeting of a lover. The first time I actually saw her, she saw me at a duel. And I managed to catch her gaze. I almost lost because of it, actually. But I lost her in the crowd and didn't find her for days afterwards. It wasn't until I was coming back from the bar with some of my war buddies that I saw her getting assaulted in an alleyway. And I jumped in and dispatched the two that were hurting her, and weirdly enough, that just kind of bled into a conversation, and, well, the rest is kind of history.
Interesting. It's just you see, there's a friend of mine. He's realized that he might have some attraction towards someone, and he's never really had any kind of experience in that kind of realm, like whether it be like romantic pursuits. So I'm just kind of like, you know, you could call it a bit of a survey and trying to understand it a bit better, so I can pass that on to him, of course. But
It's hard to tell, but it's hard to tell, but you notice, like, when you're looking at Arias, like, as you're saying this, like, you can't see his mouth, but, like, the bandages move slightly, almost as if, like, he's smiling.
He's like, son of a bitch, I knew Pilot was into someone.
Nice.
I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'm in love. Well, I must say it's very flattering that you would come to me with this, but listen, I was never one for a charismatic nature. Might have had a nice face, but that's about as far as it got me. In truth, I stumbled my way through my relationship with Valerie in the beginning stages. I said dumb things, did even dumber things, and yet somehow she still loved me all the same. So, the only advice that I could give for you is if you really feel
my
this
friend.
way about... Oh, right, sorry, your friend.
So cliche.
The only advice I could give your friend is that if you really feel this way, then go at it with your whole heart. Don't hold anything back. Being honest about how you truly feel and carrying it through with no regrets, no matter how it ends, is going to be the best thing for you. For your friend, I mean.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think that'll definitely help him a lot when I get around to telling him that. I appreciate you hearing me out on this. It's just it's not exactly an easy subject to bring up when, you know, there's a whole group around, you know?
Indeed. But I mean, hey, if your friend needs any advice about women, you know we do have a woman in the group, right?
Yes. Yes, I'm very aware.
Well, anyways.
Wow, these boxes are looking good. Yeah, we should go back to this. I will return to the group.
Would we be able to notice something on Lucian? Like, would he have like a sort of blush on his face?
Yeah, roll a charisma check to see if he's got a red face.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay.
That's a 9.
So
Rose
they,
face is...
they come back. There's like a bead of sweat dripping off across like his now shiny forehead. He's not really meeting your guys' gaze as much as they come back. Whatever was in those crates, it made him nervous.
Must have been somewhere.
Man, those are some weird crates.
Those are weird crates, dude.
I like to point out the crates say "Do not open" on them as well.
Oh.
So.
Are you okay? You look a little rough.
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Just yeah, like those crates, very very sturdy, very good for shipping. No issues here.
Judging by the fact that you're sweating a bit, must have been some heavy crates.
Very heavy, yes. That's yeah, yeah, very very heavy.
Should we maybe look for help tomorrow then for carrying them if they're so heavy?
No, I think we can manage. We're very able. It's just, you know, just looking for someone to potentially help us teleport there would be great.
Oh no, not more teleport.
Yes, unfortunately,
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
poor
traveling days on
Sheldon.
end.
Like, I could have just turned into a bear and just tucked them over to the location if it's not that far.
It's a few days
I-
away, as far as I'm aware.
I'd rather do that than puke my guts out every fucking time.
Well, at
you
least
can carry the crates to the teleportation circle then.
Hold up, I need to get an image so that you get an idea of what I have in mind for that.
Hold on, I have a meme for this.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
That's all of you all the time.
oh, for real.
Sorry, the only message I ever send is like, "Hey, sorry guys, I'll be 5 minutes late."
That's fair. It's most of you.
Check D&D talk. POV Sheldon in the morning.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
It was so small.
A bear with crate. Very good.
His name is now Wojciech.
So, now that we've got the evening to ourselves without hopefully any complications, did anyone got anything that they want to do before we head to bed so we can get ready to ship this tomorrow?
I think I'm gonna work on some of these. Jesus Christ! I think I'm gonna work on some of these jewels I picked up.
All right, sounds good. What do you think you'll be able to do with them?
Well, through a little bit of study of the ruby, and hold on, I gotta pull up my notes real quick.
Imagine his voice is
I-
exactly changed like that. His
Damn.
voice changed.
I gave you a ruby worth $2,000, and you're just gonna turn it into a magical rock again? I thought you'd actually
fucking
sell that
course
one.
I am. Are
I
you
thought
kidding
you'd sell
me?
that one. Damn.
You literally. I told you I was getting jeweler's tools and I was going to use these motherfuckers.
I know,
Plus,
but you
haven't
have
made- I haven't
jewels.
made anything. I haven't made anything since I made something for Zelia.
No, you've been butt humping
Yeah.
that moonstone.
I really want it to work. Where even is? It's probably it's probably gonna be up here. Emerald, opal, star sapphire. Nope. Ruby. There we go. All right. What does Ruby do? Am I crazy? Hello? Where's the? Oh, they're down here. Okay. What's that? Ooh. All right. Yeah, I did something pretty powerful with this, with the ruby I found.
All right, interesting. What do you think you can do with it?
Well, there's, if I can do it correctly, rubies seem to have a lot of influence over the mind. So being able to enhance my own mental capabilities is one thing, but if I am able to pull its true power out of it, it might have the command spell imbued into it.
Interesting. Okay.
A spell in a stone?
Lots of different jewels are representative of different sides of magical power. That's not exactly a one-to-one ratio most of the time, but powerful enough stones can even take on the aspects of certain spells. I can't say that it's the exact spell, but it's similar enough to it to where it's much easier to just call it what it is.
And you need a gem to do that.
Well, I mean, of course I could just learn the command spell myself if I really wanted to, but because my magical capabilities are not as good as my fighting capabilities, being able to supplement it with powerful artifacts is, I think, more efficient.
Okay.
It sounds like a smart way of thinking.
Well, thank you. As much as it pains me to remember, but my master did teach me everything I know about this. And hopefully I can use the skills he taught me for good.
Well, I mean, you've done a great job so far.
Yeah. Let's hope it continues to be that way. I'm gonna go upstairs to my room and start working on this. Good night, everyone.
Before you
Come
go,
on, man.
the earrings, and she'll hold out the earrings for the charity ones that you made her previously. These ones, they're beautiful, but I feel like Sheldon might have better use for them. Is it okay if I give them to him? I mean, you made them for me, and it's a beautiful gift, and I love them. But I just think Sheldon might be in need of these.
Yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to do whatever you want with them. Besides throw them away, that might hurt my feelings. But, yeah, I mean, Sheldon, do you accept these?
Out of character, these are the.
So the
concentration
earrings, no,
Is there-
so yeah, it's an earring. You have to attune to it, and then the effect is that you replenish 1 extra hit points on creatures that you heal.
in
And
that
since I
case,
don't think you have anything
I
attuned
don't
to,
have
right?
any, if that's the reason
Yeah,
at the
I see.
moment.
Yeah, so it might be.
Well, these do seem quite helpful, especially since I want to be able to help everyone as much as I can, and if these make me stronger in that regard, I'll take them.
Yes,
Glad
they're
it's
very.
settled.
Yes, they've helped me a lot areas. It's just the pearl that we found. It takes energy to concentrate on all of them. and the Pearl
Right.
just, please don't be mad.
No, of course not. I would never be. Actually, that's very thoughtful of you to give it to another party member. That's honestly, at the end of the day, it didn't really matter who it went to as long as one of you guys used it. That's really all that mattered to me.
That's adorable. And then I'll give the earrings to Sheldon. Yeah.
So it's
Here you go.
just a +1 to. Let's say I heal you for 6 HP. That would be 7 HP then.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Again, you do have to attune to them, so just be aware of that. But yeah.
All right.
One extra hit point.
Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sleep well.
Have a good evening, man.
Go.
Sorry,
Who
what
was
about what's that? So, how about the rest of you? What are your plans for the evening?
Well, I guess that I have to try and see if I can get these earrings to work, and besides that, just rest. I'm knackered.
Honestly, after
Yes.
today, so am I.
Some of those eyes kind of took power out of mine, and you would see that her eyes aren't lighting or shining as much as they do usually early in the morning due to her having less spell slots. So I'm just trying to have a relaxing evening.
Oh God, yeah, I didn't notice that. Wow. It is, yeah. Let's hope that by the morning this clears up and you're all better again.
Hopefully, yes. I think it will. What about you, Spastok?
I'm just, thinking of maybe reading a few books, doing something, have a quiet night, Maybe, it's been a while since I sat down and engrossed myself in a good romantic novel. So I look over to Lucian.
I hope that's not a book filled with smut.
Hey, mind your own business, alright?
If he's into it. What are you reading, Pilot, if I may ask? What's it about?
I'm not reading anything at the moment. I just, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night.
Get back here, motherfucker.
Why is he being...
Who
Is he
knows?
okay?
Yeah, he'll probably be fine. I have no idea what's going on with him.
I hope I didn't hurt him. I didn't mean anything bad by it.
Forget she's Winter Zelia. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
for a second I was just like, man, she's being like really nice. I got so used to Summer Zelia for so long.
Actual Summer Zelia would just turn around and just go, fuck her. Go in your gun cave.
Jesus.
Oh God, I think I might also head to bed after I've had at least a few more of these. I say indicating to the ale in my hand because
You don't have a problem, right?
no, just really nervous for the journey ahead.
Yeah, me too. Especially with these boxes being so heavy, I don't know what we're even transporting.
Yeah, I guess we'll figure out when we get to the destination. Would you be open to sharing a few drinks with me tonight? Just because, drinking alone is a bad habit. No one should really get into that, but, drinking in the company of others is,
I can watch over you. Yeah.
okay.
Make sure that you don't throw up.
I will do my absolute best.
Is Sheldon still here, by the way? you said
Sheldon would have
something
gone to
earlier.
his room to try and attune to the earrings.
Okay, I didn't hear that earlier, so I was asking.
All right, well, halfway through starting my next one then.
King, I'm gonna make a quick intelligence check for you for my jewelry making.
Okay. Wait for
Just to pull
what
the
specifically?
to pull the. I think we determined how we were doing this, right? Is like I need to make an intelligence check to pull the aspect out of the gemstone, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that first because that's the most important part.
Are you doing this on the ruby or?
Yeah, I'm doing it on the ruby.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I forget what it is for. We'll say I spend the night doing this.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
It's just straight intelligence, right?
Yes.
Okay, 23.
23. Yeah, it will. I will say it does take the night for you to do this, or while you're awake throughout the night. Reaching inside, really trying to twist the weave into the ruby, but eventually you do unlock its potential. Yay!
Let's go, Ariel! We love that. That's a fucking W.
Yeah, baby.
All right, and then you sleep. Or you
W
you undead sleep. You shut down.
W used to stand for Westershire, now it stands for the
I
absolute
snore like
fucking dub that Arius has just scored. What?
I snore like a Minecraft zombie. That was good. What?
That was good.
That was good. Oh god. Yeah, after having like another ale, Lucian is gonna look over at his Leia and just, I have something I want to talk to you about. It's a bit of a weird thing, but I would like to discuss it further with you if possible.
Is it because of your sister?
No, this is a very personal thing.
Yeah, I'm all yes.
So
Pointing to my ears.
Or so I've heard, I say, casting enlargement on my ears.
She is precious. She is precious.
We've been traveling together for about a month now. A little over, I'd say.
A little bit, yeah.
And with each day, I find myself realizing that the Veil Walkers, as a collective, have changed my life for the better.
I think so too. Everyone in this group is so nice and almost feels like home.
It does. And I must admit that in terms of comfort and in terms of that sense of security and homeliness, and pardon me for being forward about this, but I feel most that way when we are together.
I appreciate that. Yeah, there's I like everyone, but there's a special bond between the two of us, I think. We've talked about a lot of things and opened up about a lot of things that, I didn't necessarily tell everyone. You didn't probably either.
I have been rather selective about who I tell stuff to, yes, and you are, apart from one or two people in my own personal life, you are the only one I've truly opened up with.
I'm very glad to hear that. as much as I struggle to feel it currently, I think that makes me really happy.
Well, that makes me really happy to hear. I just there's actually no other better way to put this. I was told to just be open and honest and as open as I can with this, and I want to get to know you better.
Okay.
Not
So
just.
what do you want to talk about? What do you want to know?
It's not quite like that. I mean, in the sense of, I want to get to know you better as a potential partner. I began to realize over the course of our journey together that I may have developed some kind of interest in you.
Her eyes just go a little, wider open. She's like, wow.
Look, I don't mean to spring this on you. I'm very sorry. Like, if this is something that you're not comfortable with, I can drop this. I can just, we can go to bed. I can just pretend that this never happened. Like, it's just.
No, it's not bad. It's just with what we've learned recently. It's just there's a lot on my mind right now.
Of course.
I think I like you in that way as well. But I'm a little worried that I can't focus on the other things that are currently going on if we would pursue something now.
Then allow me to propose an idea.
Yeah.
We don't pursue anything now. We keep this as close to our chest as we can, and spend maybe a little more time every now and then together, if you're open to that, of course. But
Gladly,
we don't
yes.
actively try pursuing something like this until we're in the clear. Like, after everything involving your mentors wrapped up, everything involving the curse and the cult is wrapped up. After that, if you are open to doing so, I would like to potentially try pursuing something.
Yeah, wow. Maybe we can already start spending some time together at night before we're going to bed.
I'd like that.
Do you, maybe wanna go on another walk around the city now? Just a short one.
It's fine. I would love nothing more.
Well?
And with that, he's gonna carefully take her hand and, they're gonna head out on the walk.
Okay.
A gentleman, okay.
Wow. Guys, this is what I call Riz, okay?
I knew he had to ruin it. He had to ruin it.
Awkward fucking Riz. Goddamn pro.
I was sat here.
For real.
I had to shut my trap because I was messaging people saying how funny would it be if he gives this heartfelt thing and she just goes, "Yeah, I just don't feel it," and then gets up and walks away. I would have lost my shit.
I muted myself and I was screaming, man.
When Julian started talking, I assumed something like that was gonna happen based on the fucking tone.
That's what I thought too, yeah.
Like, everything was coming to that, yeah.
I like the route that went. That was sweet, but I'm just sitting here, I'm like, depending on how Julian plays this, yeah,
that would have been so fucking funny.
My mic probably would have peaked with how hard I would have laughed, because just the thought was in my head. I'm like, okay, I do ship the idea, but I also really just want to see the route where Julian just goes, Oh no! Yeah, it's just like it gets really fucking
I'm
awkward.
just like, ew.
The worst you can say is she's not interested, and Electra goes, ew.
You think I'd get it on with a rounded ear freak like you? I mean, come on.
Oh my god.
I've got better people in my selection.
It's not even the demonic hand; it's the ears that aren't pointed. That's the no.
Imagine, instead of like, the worst she can say is no, is cast fucking Spirit Guardians.
Oh
Cast
god.
banishment on his
Banishment.
head.
I was thinking of banishment. I summon my celestial to fucking slay you.
Man, are we morbid? Anyways, no, that was really nice, you two. All right, you walk off into the night for some time before I can fade to black here, right, and move on to the next day. Okay.
Yep.
That was really nice. I'm gonna move on to the next day though because I can't believe you're not eating up this beach potential like I've been trying to feed.
No, of
you.
course. We want to
I mean,
smash
we had this cute moment all of a sudden, but all right. So first of all,
Note, no inspiration was offered. Foreshadowing.
what does that mean?
Can I just say my favorite part of like this entire interaction, like because like I knew what was I obviously knew that like what was happening, but like Arius was like clueless as to who Lucian was referring to. He thought it was just like some like person he's known in Alucard his whole life. So like when it comes around to like Lucian and Zelia like showing off to the rest of the group that they're gonna try to be a couple, Arius is gonna be like, wait, what? Like
That's
this is who
what
you
you
were
meant?
talking about? That's what you meant?
I do love the idea of the fact that like out of like everyone in the party, the only one who's actually aware of it is just Pilot. Like that cracks me up because like I get the feeling
Yeah,
that
it's so funny. Him being like, I'm gonna read
thought it
a
out of
romance
everybody.
novel.
Like, Sheldon is fucking
I've read
oblivious.
enough
Sheldon is
of
fucking
comics and
oblivious.
shit.
Sheldon only noticed, like, oh, they just spend a little time together. It's normal.
Yeah, when Arius said he was bad with women, he wasn't lying. He has no fucking clue. Like, obviously, if Lucian hadn't said anything, Arius would have had no clue.
Arius got
Sheldon
married
only-
by saving a woman's life. That he didn't have Riz. He had heroics.
The only thing
Heroic
Sheldon
race.
understands is turtles. So seeing humanoids and
So
their relationships, it's like fucking confusing for him.
So it'll only catch on for him if years down the line, if they're together for like a long time, he just hears Zelia going, ah, in the other room, huh? And he'll be like,
Good reference.
oh. And then he's like, Pilot, did you know about this? Pilot's like covering his ears. I don't want to hear it, so.
I don't want to know.
oh fucking hell.
Reverse, like, it used to be a spell in like older D&D where you could like reverse the effect of a spell, if I recall.
Yeah, it
that
was.
was
I did hear about
spell.
that.
It was. It wasn't a spell, but it was an effect that certain classes could cast. I think it was wizards who could mostly cast it.
Reverse silence.
Oh my god.
Noise
Makes
amplification.
it louder.
Yeah. I want to
That's so
study
funny.
it.
Oh God!
Hey guys, can I watch with scrying? I won't even be there. You won't even know.
Sees a fucking floating orb around them.
It's his favorite pastime.
It's just a fan cam.
That is,
Fan cam.
that is a fucked up thing to cast in a hotel. Reverse. Could you imagine? They have no choice but to be extremely loud.
You
What the
hear
fuck?
you hear 8 different squeaking beds simultaneously.
Yeah. That is fucked up.
All right.
Insanity.
So next day, 52 days remain, by the way.
Damn.
You guys
Write that down.
awaken. It is early morning. You have some crates to deliver
Yes,
and
we
a
do.
beach to go visit.
Mm-hmm.
And a meeting to go to.
There's no meeting.
Oh, I thought
And
the
a
meeting was like.
beach.
Oh, right. That's right.
You'll get called. You'll get summoned.
We'll
for
get
when that
we'll get
happens.
summoned for the meeting.
With that, I'm gonna quickly grab a drink as I ran out, so you're back.
All right, quick. While he's
Walkie,
away,
come.
how do we kill off Sheldon? I'm just kidding.
I have so many
Easily.
ideas.
It's not gonna be hard.
It's not that hard.
I mean, we long rested, by the way, I assume, right?
Yes,
Yes.
you all long
Yeah.
rested.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, my armor class is still up. Whoops. Turn that down.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa,
Cheetah,
whoa!
Cheetah.
You're not Blade singing anymore, unless you were
Oh.
whistling this entire time, bitch.
He's whistling in his sleep. cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Have you guys seen that fucking TikTok where it's like, all right, now have a seat. It's just like sat like a really dark dock.
Yes.
No, I'm not
It's
saying
so,
that.
it's fucking wild, bro. It's so good.
All right.
Yeah. Upon like the morning starting, you know, I would assume that Lucian would head downstairs and like, you know, wait for everyone else to be ready and available.
Yeah,
Ye-
we're sitting the.
I would probably be down pretty quickly after you get down there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll come third then. And Zelia would sit down ever so slightly closer to Lucian.
Oh,
No! Wow! It's getting serious, boys. She sat a centimeter closer to me. Oh my god, it's getting serious.
I'm gonna cry when I kill her for the third time this campaign. That's crazy.
Lucian's gonna cry.
Please don't kill my wife.
He's gonna give Lucian his Super Saiyan moment. It's gonna be insane.
That's my Bulma! Yeah.
Now where the fuck is Pilot and Sheldon at?
You gotta give turtles a little bit. They're on the slower end.
Hey, Arius.
Yeah, what's up?
You don't happen to still have the ruby, right?
Yeah, I've got it in my bag. Why?
I am. There's a spell for which I need a powdered ruby worth at least 1,000.
Right.
What kind of spell?
Yes, a very powerful spell. It disallows teleportation in a very big area, and it also helps us embolsters us with more strength and survivability and everything. And I think that could come in helpful in the future. It's just the ruby. You don't need to give it to me now. I'll be fine. Once you're done, I can just look for one somewhere. I have the money, I think. And then she looks for her bag and she's like, yeah, I have barely enough.
Starts crying after have to spend all the money.
Yeah. We also need to go get a diamond, maybe, because I am on my last one.
Yeah, we should probably take care of some shopping before we deliver those crates anyways. We got some things to sell.
I am offering you the beach episode, and you keep saying no, King!
Don't worry. We'll get to the beach in
We'll
time.
get there. We'll get there.
See, the best things come to those who wait.
When this session's over, I will make the torture I have been bringing upon you seem like nothing you have seen yet! I'm gonna start killing NPCs, I swear to God! Fine! Let's go shopping! Where do you want to go?
We still need Sketchy and Reno.
Me and Reno are there. Me and Reno are there. Fucking go.
Right, there. We can go.
Yeah, we'll go shopping. We can even quick shop if you want to. Like we don't
Yeah,
have to.
we'll do a quick shop.
Can
Like,
we
we
just,
won't, like...
can we just say that we sell?
Yes,
Like,
because it's when we
yeah.
go to new shops that we do the role playing. We don't need
Yeah, we
to,
don't need
or
to do
if you
all
go to
that.
Zul'Dun because I like doing his voice. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we
no,
just
I love
say where we
Zul'Dun.
go. All right, so just let's make this easy on all of us. I'm not gonna rush you, but I would like to know where you're gonna go and what you'd like to sell.
Gonna be... Oh,
Sure sounds like you're rushing.
I was just gonna say I would like to buy a diamond. That's minimum worth 300. That is everything. That I wanna do for now.
Going to the jeweler shop. They are at this time they are currently unable to get you one of specific size, but you can pay 320 for one.
Yeah. If Lucian will check, see, but it's actually worth 320, then I would
Yeah,
get
of
it
course.
if it's actually worth 320.
yeah, Lucian, of course, would check.
It's actually worth 324, but they're giving you a slight discount.
Hell yeah. I'll take it for 320, baby.
Fast I would be looking for somewhere to sell the 7-piece emerald dice set
Okay.
and the ornate silver mirror.
Okay. Actually, that very same jeweler shop, they will take the dice set because of their emerald. So that is, I believe it's 840. They will pay you for
Yep.
it. Okay. Dyer, thank you. Dyer's mine.
And that is 168 gold each, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. The mirror, that's gonna be harder to sell. There's a few places I guess you could try. There's the antiques shop. There is the renovation shop where they sell various items for like rich folk. Probably one of those two.
Well, let's go to the renovation place then, and I'll see if I can flaunt it there.
There, the lady behind the counter admires its worth, though knows the rich class aren't the most eager for it. She's prepared to offer you 785 gold.
Pop it up to 790 and we got a deal.
Huh?
Selling stuff.
Sold for 790.
Perfect.
Nice.
And that's
Good.
158 each.
How much?
Okay, go.
158
158
Sorry, gold, silver, copper.
gold.
gold.
Okay. 150. What did you say?
158.
158. You said?
Yes.
What happened?
168. Yeah, okay.
158.
Okay, 168. Yeah, nice. Thank you.
Go,
We're
go, go,
selling
go.
things, Reno.
Okay.
So
King,
Yeah,
by the
so we
way-
keep track of all the money for people who might not be paying attention, so...
yeah.
I just came back. I'm sorry.
No, I don't...
No, it's
I'm
not your
not
fault.
digging into you, I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah, so Reno, you've made 168. 160 plus 158, I believe it was. So that's 326 gold
Per person.
per person.
Wait, so
I
after the
am
186, how much
fucking
was it?
108, it goes 186, and it's 158.
157. Okay.
Oh my god, you're confusing
This
people who
guy.
are bad at math, Hawk.
My bad. It comes up to the same. Quick question, by the way, King. Can we like exchange the silver and the copper to like different currencies, like as we want to right now? Just say we do it like in a store or something.
Stores are gonna have a hard time converting money over like that. You can go to the
How
bank.
about a bank?
Yeah.
We can go to a bank and do
go
it.
to the
yeah.
Alcaran Bank if you want.
Yeah, we'll go do that real
Um,
quick.
There, yes, the big fluffy mustached dwarven fellow behind the counter will graciously take your lower value currency and upgrade it if you so wish.
Yes,
I'd love that.
So
I'm
keep in mind,
exchanging-
What's the
every
conversion?
10 of the lower value is worth 1 of the next highest value. So 10 coppers, 1 silver, 10 silvers, 1 gold, 10 gold is 1
Copper's
platinum.
worth. Oh,
So
okay.
what? So how much would 3,445 silver be?
wait, quick
Divided
question.
Divided by 10, and that's
Oh.
how much you get.
Quick question, King. That's a house rule, right? That everything is 10 up each. Cause
Yes. Well,
okay.
I get rid of why? What is copper normally? 20 or something? or-
Copper is usually 100 copper for 1 gold. Oh no, it's 1 gold. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. I can't read
Yeah,
D&D Beyond. Actually.
yeah. That's. I thought it was like that for all of them. I don't, and we don't do Electrum here. I get rid of that shit. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It says I have 2 pieces. Oh no, sorry, it's platinum. I have 2 pieces up. My bad.
I mean, if you wanted to cash your platinum in for gold or whatever, but you might as well just keep it condensed. I think so.
Might as well.
But yeah, so yeah, basically whatever number you have of silver or copper, you just divide it by 10, and then that's how much gold or silver you could get for it. So
I'll keep copper on me. Actually, what's
I condense some of my silver.
okay, yeah, just remember to
Yeah, same
erase, your silver or copper, and then replace it with silver or gold. So
Sheldon is fucking loaded.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, this is the richest we've been.
This is actually the richest we've been.
because I'm upping the prices on a lot of stuff too. So
That's also true.
to make it more realistic. And it's more rewarding after fighting a crazy
yeah.
boss and not getting 100 gold for fighting one giant boss, so.
Inflation is a bitch.
I mean, yeah, to, reflect reality a bit. Everything's so expensive here.
Yeah.
Let me know when you guys are all set.
Set?
I think, yeah.
Set.
Yep. Second. Add. Remove.
That's the big thing. Once you convert the money, you have to remember to remove the smaller values, otherwise, because I'm not giving you free money here. So
There you go. I've adjusted everything.
all right,
I
all right.
forgot that I left a fuck ton of money on Alberta's.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if he's just like, "Hey guys, I'm never going to appear in this campaign again. Here's all my money. Here's
Yeah.
everything in my backpack. You can go sell it if you want." And he just
Hello,
trots off
random
into the
turtle
distance.
fella. Take this money.
Alberta's casually strolling around with 1,600 gold pieces and almost 500 silver pieces.
What a guy!
Good for him. He can buy, a stable for himself.
He can buy an apple and some hay if he wants.
Now you
All right,
see why
sorry.
you don't want to bring him back. All the horse jokes we will make.
So I take it that's everyone done with their money allocation.
Yeah.
We.
All right, cool. So I would say that we're gonna go look for a way to transport these fucking crates now, including hopefully going to the fucking nice Justin bit. Like, hey, yeah, you kind of owe us one. Can you teleport us to where we're going? It'll be
Well,
funny.
there's a teleportation circle in Alcara.
Oh shit!
Because
For
you
real?
used it once before, yeah.
I always forget that there's one in here.
As long as you tell the people operating where to send you, they will send you there.
Roll the dice, boys.
All right, well that's where we're going then.
Okay. So going
With
to the
the crates.
teleportation circle with the crate. Yes, the crates are very heavy. You kind of have to two-man it, but you can carry them.
Could I
so.
not? Could I just wall chip into a brown bear and carry them?
Yes, you can burn a wild shape usage, turn into a giant fluffy bear, scare the shit out of some random citizens, awkwardly explain to the guards that you're actually, a sentient being behind those bear eyes, and then single-handedly carry one of the crates.
Thank you, Woodchuck. Very cool.
I'll do it.
Okay. So he just picks up a crate. So
Love
the
that.
kids will run away. Ah! So as my mic peaks. Anyways, going to the teleportation circle, there are some wizards on standby. They greet you henceforth and just request identification, please.
We're the Veil Walkers. I don't carry a passport with me. I'm gonna whip out what was the organization's name again? Because I know I've got the ID in my pocket. The Code Bearers license that I have on me.
Who the fuck are the code bearers?
The fucking Tavern Keepers Guild thing that you gave me like ages ago.
Oh, that. Okay.
That was a long time ago.
How the fuck does he remember this shit?
Even
now?
I didn't remember that one. I didn't know that's what they were called. I remember you got that, but I didn't know that's what they were called. He looks at it and he's like,
You dubbed them that, I think.
I did? Oh. Well, because, yeah. I suppose that's good enough for me. Destination.
We're going to it's one of the western coast. It's a place called Cold Cures.
Ah, yes, on the western side beaches. Okay. You'll be a bit of a ways from there, but close enough. Estimated time of return.
How long are we thinking of spending out here?
Probably a couple days, maybe a few if we can stretch it.
Okay, we'll say 5 days.
Okay, step aboard. Keep all limbs inside, please.
All right, bet.
Use the totem to get a limb outside.
So it's a pretty big platform. You all get on with your crates. The few wizards begin moving their arms and chanting, and you were all thrusted through the magical weave until you travel far and far, Sheldon slowly getting more and more queasy until eventually...
No way.
What the Sigma?
This place looks fucking gorgeous. What the hell?
Wow.
Is that Hawaii?
You...
Aloha.
Is there a Japanese man with his cock out?
No way, Itchy Bum. Is that Itchy Balls Kasuga over there? What the hell? Well, I must say, this place looks fucking beautiful. Where the hell did he hide this fucking shit?
Oh, reminds me of home.
God, Now I can understand why there is a True Blood house out here. This place is gorgeous. Wow.
You're
Alright.
telling me.
Let's go drop this shit off so we can get ourselves cozy.
So you do have to travel a good 30 minutes or so from the teleportation circle, but along the shores you see some signs that talk about the cold cures. Eventually you find a very large wooden cottage with like an awkwardly painted on sign across the top saying O'Reilly's Cold Cures. There's a few people sitting outside in very light amounts of attire, some of the men only wearing some trunks or whatever, as it is significantly warmer here than in the city of Alikara.
Damn, Lucian's about to go without his coat. What the hell?
Yeah, you get pretty hot even just from walking, minus the one who's dead, of course. But inside there is a very tan-skinned, large humanoid man working behind the counter. There's a lot of people enjoying various frozen-looking goodies. He stops up. Greetings there, fellas. What can I... we don't allow any contraband in here.
Actually, these are from Seraphina Darkthorn. She said they'd be able to deliver them here.
Ah, Seraphina! Then you must be her employees. Welcome, welcome, yes.
Well, I'm her son. She asked me to deliver because, you know, short-staffed and everything.
Of course, of course. Well, it's a pleasure. I didn't even realize she had kids. Oh, there's your mark. Okay, he notes the hand and how you're related to a tiefling. Well, I am Nathaniel O'Reilly, and this is my humble shop of some 20 years now. You could just put those right over there, and he gestures slightly behind the countertop. There's a place where you can just drop those there.
All right, awesome. Guess what we're doing then. O'Reilly.
Now we are open, but all animals will have to wait outside.
Oh, he's typically not like this. He's usually
Sheldon just heavily drops the crate and transforms back.
He turned into a turtle.
Right.
I'm sorry, but once again, all animals have to be outside.
I'm just gonna lower my head and go, ah. I'll slowly start walking outside.
Well,
Pilot, you're not.
is that a robot?
Yes.
Who are you
Yes.
people?
I take it, you know, I'm actually not surprised that word hasn't gotten out this far about us. Yes, we are a group of adventurers just looking for just a place of rest and relaxation for a few days.
I see. Well, adventurers, son of Seraphina, you're more than welcome to stay. Complimentary desserts are on me if you so wish. Though I could use the business. Damn. Hopefully these new goodies will get some more people on the property.
Oh, don't worry. Like, you know, we'll be we've got somewhere nearby that we're going to be staying at. But like, you know, if we're more than welcome to still pay for whatever you give us. Like, you know, even if it is like, you know, at a very slight discount.
Well,
I don't want to be taking money out of your pocket.
that's very kind of you to say. Ever since the new settlement came up, the Royal Grandeur, they've been stealing all my best customers. As you can see, and as you look around, it's a pretty big area. There's only a couple tables with people sitting there. I have a few loyals, but profits have been way down. I don't even know how these competitors are getting people. But I can't even find the structure. It's around here somewhere. I don't even know who's doing it or where, but the Royal Grandeur, they're some hard-working sons of bitches, let me tell you.
Oh, that's a real shame. I really hope that works out for you. Have you any like cocktails or like, you know, like drinks? You know, I can just like get to the
I
putting.
thought you were outside.
I'm on holiday and we're not really kind of doing the whole adventuring thing.
In my mind, I just imagine Pilot just sitting in the Spastok suit. The mouth just opens, a giant fucking megaphone inside the mouth just starts blaring whatever Pilot is trying to say.
He's still outside.
Yeah.
Well,
Are there any cocktails here?
I pretended, and I was like, I sort of turned to go outside earlier, but I didn't actually go outside.
He pulls out a giant wooden mug, dumping some ice in there. He squeezes in some fruit juices, like literally just hands twisting these fruit with his hands.
Damn.
He throws
Guys,
in
give me 5.
he throws in a pinch of sugar, and then he dumps what looks like a bottle of booze into there as well. taking a pineapple wedge, sticking on the side, putting a little like straw in there and handing it to you. Try this on for size.
It's a whole bottle of booze.
No,
This
not an
is-
entire bottle. He just pours some booze in there.
I
So
was just imagining
Wow,
that
s-
fucking guy from TikTok who's like makes like those huge fucking concoctions of like pure like kidney busting alcohol.
So as soon as you did all of that, Sketchy goes, deafens.
Bruh.
someone probably came into his room or something. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, he's just making the drinks IRL.
Yeah, he's trying to experiment. He's trying to see how quickly he can pass out.
he's shaking his martini as we speak. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Who I'm
D&D
shaking the
challenge.
martini
Every
right now.
time you roll on that
thing.
I don't
want to say that thing.
Every time you roll on that one, take a shot. Bastard, currently dead
God.
on the floor.
Yeah, Sketchy would be dead.
He'd be dead last
Bro's
session.
legs twitching. Oh god.
All right. Well, that bit just went out the window because Sketchy had to go do something real quick. It's up to what the rest of you want to do.
He's back. Oh.
Oh,
I'm back. Sorry, guys, I had to take a call.
that's fine. Did you
Yeah.
get? He offered you the drink.
I will most certainly fucking take it.
Okay. So reaching out from your giant robot mouth and pulling it inside and disturbing the guy a little bit.
Just shoves his entire arm like back into his mouth to
Yeah.
give it to Pilot.
Yeah.
It's a very well. I don't know. I guess it's up for you to decide if it's good. It's very sweet, but you can taste the alcohol. It's a very strong mixture of the two, so nothing overpowers anything. You get various sweet fruits mixed in with a very strong and buzzworthy alcoholic substance, and there's a good amount in there too. So
Mmm. Oh, that's good. That's good. Take notes, Lucian. That is good. What do you call this? What do you call this?
oh, that there it is. It's literally called fruit punch. And then a guy turns around behind him. No, don't ask him what the name. And he just nails the guy right in the face. Oh! And the guy falls
Love
off, or falls like over the counter unconscious. Because it packs a wallop. That's why we call it that.
After my own heart. I'm gonna go
to
drink.
explain that.
Yeah, he did.
And the guy comes up from the counter and he spits. It's fine. That's just a local thing. If you drink the fruit punch, damn it. Sorry, that's a thing we do around here. That's why when you ask for one, you don't actually ask for the name of it. So.
I'm guessing 4 times the
got it.
charm.
No, please don't say it again.
So do you just like have a designated guy that you punch every time somebody says it, or like how does that?
Well, you're new customers. I didn't want to unload on you right away, and you're made of metal, so I think it would break my hand.
That is true. You are very wise. You are very
So-
wise.
So what you're saying, this punch, this drink is made of fruit?
It certainly
Yeah.
is. Yes, only the finest in the area.
I was hoping someone would accidentally fucking say the full thing.
No, I was half expecting you to like,
No.
be like, oh, fruit, I want some, and then get absolutely fucking wankered because you never had an alcoholic beverage before.
That's where I thought this was going.
All right.
I thought he was gonna like not pay attention to what's been going on and like order the fruit punch only to get punched in the face himself.
Give it some time. Give it some time.
Of course, we don't
Alright.
just have alcoholic beverages here. We have plenty of refreshing cold desserts at my disposal as well. That's what those crates over there are going to help me produce and hopefully get some of my clientele back.
That's all very interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna go and make myself a flower necklace while these workaholics inevitably question you about your loss in clientele and probably end up doing work on our holiday. So have a good one. I'm gonna go find a very, 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 very large deck chair. I'm gonna sit on there until my paint burns off. Aloha.
As he slumps out, he's just like,
you idiots.
what the heck does aloha mean?
I have no idea.
Is
I don't either.
You just mix up things half the time.
would Pilot have run away by now?
He
He's
doesn't.
like half out the door. He's-
And Sheldon starts chasing after him.
He still has my mug. I need that back at some point.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get that back for you, I can assure you.
I guess he got mugged.
Wow.
Awful, abysmal, getting psychic damage.
You know, after all the dog shit horse puns you guys used on him, I think I have to let him get at least one.
You know,
so-
fair
No,
enough.
that's fair,
Okay,
That's
yeah,
fair
yeah, I
enough,
guess.
yeah.
You get one, Reno. Do it again, and I'm rolling 3d10 here. So
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. He says everybody gets one.
yeah, apparently everybody gets one.
I was gonna say the same thing, yeah.
I can't promise we'll actually be like any help, 'cause again, like as he did explain, we are currently on like what is meant to be our vacation after thwarting God knows what. So if we can lend a help, we'll do what we can. But in all honesty, like this is currently just our time. We've not really had much time to ourselves.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't dream of. I don't even have the funds to pay you if I were to hire your services. I'm not looking for you to help any more than you have delivering these goods. But, well, just as a passing favor, if you do happen to run across the place, can you just give me some information on them? I don't even know who runs the place.
We'll see what we can do if we find anything.
But, anyways, my shop's open deep into the night, so just enjoy yourselves.
Much appreciated. We'll stop by at some point.
Oh, and, give my, my thanks to your mother when you have the chance.
Of course, once I'm back home, I'll be sure to pass on the message.
Very good. All right, who wants another round? Yeah! And it's like really quiet in there, and there's only a couple people. And then you see like a hand with the mug like come up behind the counter. It's like shaking. Yeah!
Then turning to look at Arthur Black. Well, I'm going to assume you know the area well enough to point us in the direction of where we're going.
Yeah, let's get settled into the place real quick, and then we can decide what to do from there.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Cool.
Lead the way.
So as we're heading out, I'm assuming we pass by Sheldon and Spaz Talk.
I'm
Oh,
sure. What's
gosh.
going on with you two animal boys?
I am posted just a line. If there is a deck chair to be found, I am on that
Yep.
shit.
There's
Like,
some
the arm-
just in the sand that you could lay on even. Yeah.
The arms are like a little bit broken off because of my stature, but I am just fucking out.
You hear a lot of creaking wood. You hear a lot of creaking
gonna-
wood under him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock on his head a couple of times.
Spaz Talk.
It's gonna open. You just see Pilot on the inside, just fucking like legs crossed, just fucking. Oh no, sorry, it's not even open. It's not even closed. He's just lying with it open.
He's like sunbathing with the
He's just
chest
sunbathing.
cavity open.
Yeah, he's still just drinking away at the fruit punch.
Pilot, do you
Sheldon
want to
and-
check out the summer home real quick?
Hang on, where is it? Is it far?
It shouldn't be too far.
Alright, well-
most of the times we'll take these walks.
It's like 20 minutes from where you are.
Okay, fine. You owe me
Sheldon is
another
just
fruit punch
reviving in
whenever we
water.
get back.
No, don't worry. I'll
You
fruit
hear-
punch you all right.
Far in the distance. Ah! He said it.
I like that guy.
All right, well,
Let's go.
All right. You begin to walk off. There's a few traveling paths. Some people, you see a couple of couples here and there, or even like a family just walking the trails. You do the same, zigzagging through, going around a roundabout even area, until eventually a good distance, not completely into the dense jungle around you, but near the side of it, kind of away from everything, is a very tall, fancy structure. The exterior, rather than wood, is partially stone and marble, showing its value. There's even a couple like golden gargoyle statues on the top of it.
Okay.
Welcome to the True Blood Summer Home.
And with that, I'll lead everybody to the front door and.
Are you sure
on
it's
in.
a summer home and not some kind of fucking, I don't know, a temple with some kind of ancient deity inside?
I can't exactly be sure of its origins, but we've been using it since I was a child, so that's safe.
Fair enough then. Let's see what the inside's like.
The interior, I did not write down.
Fair enough.
I have a good plot twist for you. The interior is actually the Grand Conjurer. Huge plot twist.
No, no. There are long velvet carpetings across a dark oak floor. The walls are filled with various pictures of historical people from True Blood history. There's, ashtrays on tall granite tables that are, bejeweled and such. It's rather quite pleasant in there, and the various windows are paned with glass, even though just about every other building on this beach has no glass in its windows, so...
Interesting.
What's the view looking like?
The view out the front area just leads into the forest, but windows that lead out the back area, you see a vast display of the glorious ocean. You will even be able to see the sun when it sets at night.
Hot.
Indeed.
Yeah, Ari just
Very
kind of
nice.
like stands in front of the windows, just
So many great memories of this place. Thank you all for indulging me on this little bit of a selfish endeavor I wanted to go on.
Oh, no, think nothing of it. I am rather curious about the sleeping arrangement, though. How many rooms are in this place?
That's a good question, King. How many rooms are in this place?
There are... Damn,
The
there
whole
are,
Did you just roll a dice?
I think he did.
there are 12 rooms.
Yeah, baby.
Big fucking estate. Okay.
Big
Oh, yeah.
family.
More than enough room for all of us in here.
All right. Awesome. All right. Yeah. Well, that's perfect then. Well, I guess I'm gonna go find somewhere that I'm gonna end up throwing my coat in, so I'm not hauling it around all the time.
Yeah, let's get situated in our rooms.
And I'm gonna go off and find the master bedroom where most likely my parents would have stayed.
Okay. It's one of the ones down at the back, where the head of the family would normally stay. It has the largest sized bed with, posts that go up to a little canopy that, protects over above. There are various tapestries and such showing, family history and stuff. It's probably the nicest looking room. It's also the coolest. But yeah, there is one picture on that does look familiar. That's not from history, and it is of a long time ago. You see a couple parents and 4 young boys playing together.
Aw.
Miss your dad. Now, where do you keep those cigars?
I'm gonna start searching. I'm gonna start searching the room for his cigar stash because I know Daniel Trueblood has got some cigars stashed away somewhere in here.
Takes a little while, and just when you're ready to give up, you realize there is an under to one of the drawers where he stored them so your mother wouldn't get mad at him for smoking them. So, and there's a good half dozen or so in there.
Crafty old man.
I'll take it out, and after I've finished setting up everything in my room, I will head back out to the main area.
Okay.
Awesome.
Everyone else can just pick a room you like. There are various ones that are of colors purple and turquoise, and others that are more darker colors, like a light gray and blues and such.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a nice room with a decent view of the beach.
Many of
Or a
which
decent
have
view of
that,
something.
So, yeah. Mhm.
Sheldon is fine with any room.
He sleeps in the cupboard.
Well, I assume like the rooms have like paintings and shit
Cupboard's
in
probably
them. Is
bigger than most bedrooms.
Yes, but none of them are of current family members. They are mostly of relatives from the past and such. Some are even of like deities and such. Not even that the True Bloods worship them. It's just to have rich shit in the house.
yeah, is there any room? If there is a room that has like a more nature feel to it, I would probably go for that one.
There is one that appears to be light green. There are floral patterns painted onto the walls. It's about as close as you'll
Yeah.
get.
That was good enough. Yeah, put my things there, and then back to the main hall.
There's
meet up with
closets where you can
everyone
hide
else.
your bags and stuff, or any valuables you don't want to carry on you.
No.
And yeah, you're all. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, once everybody's back out in the main room, I'll kind of present the box of cigars I found.
Anyone, care to partake with me?
No. Oh, thank you.
What are those?
These are cigars. Rolls of tobacco leaves. That's just something I kind of picked up as a habit from my father and
You had me at
his
leaves,
brother.
and you had me at leaves. So Sheldon grabs one and starts munching on it.
That's
This is
Tastes awful.
yeah, that's not what they're for, buddy.
So, let me get this straight. I'm sorry. So, you're burning something and you're ingesting the smoke.
That's correct. Well, not okay. With cigars, you're not supposed to actually breathe in any of the smoke. It's more of a taste factor.
Ah. Okay.
It's just look, it seems stupid when you think of it from like an outside perspective, but it's something my dad and his brothers used to do, and well, I did it with a lot of my soldier buddies back in the day, so and I haven't had one in a while. Figured since we're on vacation, I might as well.
Alright. I mean, suit yourself. I'm gonna stick to my alcohol.
Session 50. Roll a dex save. Fucking. Imagine he just develops like lung cancer.
why Dex? Are you trying to like dodge
Yeah,
the
Dex
fire?
save would be more of a con save than anything.
Yeah.
Fucking sees cancer on the horizon
you
and starts
imagine?
running at him. Roll a dex save.
Could
That's-
you imagine, like, out of everything that's happened to fucking Arya so far, like being undead, being stabbed, like dying and coming back to life multiple times, like lung cancer is like just the icing on the fucking
That's what
cake.
does them in, yeah.
This entire campaign is just one big anti-smoking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a good lesson to walk away with.
Sounds the way it
Yes,
is.
very much.
No, yeah,
When
it's
you-
true.
Yeah, Arya sounds that way for a reason, right?
That's how you kill Tiamat.
Yeah,
and
that's
she
what it
just
was.
smokes all you herself, and you know, and it's just like, stay away from smoking, kids. You know?
Tiamat kills one of us, rolls up into like a big 5-headed dragon blunt,
Yeah.
smokes us, and then develops like super cancer.
That's one way
Listen,
for
I
it
went
to
with
end.
cigars. I went with cigars. I could have pushed the envelope, but I didn't want to do that. Since
Yeah,
this
please
is
don't.
Timothy.
Bro,
My dad's got the
looks on
ganja.
That's some of that Alicaran pipe weed, baby.
All right, so who's huffing and puffing and or eating them?
No.
I'm not partaking.
Sheldon immediately spat him out, so.
I will let all of you enjoy your leaf sticks.
Well,
Let's head down to the beach then. I kind of wanna smoke one of these bad boys while we're relaxing on the shore.
I would love that. Oh god, it'd be so nice to just finally just like do something and involve being covered in heat that isn't fire or potentially going to kill me instantly and potentially more likely in like 50 years or so.
I'm glad you said that so quick, cause I almost would have just produced a flame and held it next to you. And you said you were cold.
Keep the fire to yourself.
all right. Let's
We're
go
going
down to the beach, gang.
On the
Going to the beach, get away.
on the exterior of the family estate, there is a multitude of wooden chairs that can be folded open and laid upon. So I assume you might want to take those with you.
Oh yes.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, after just a short 3-minute walk down from the back end of the estate, you find yourselves with the very soft, very warm sand under your bare feet and or boots. The waves are quite calm at this time of the day, though they still flow to and from, the tide coming in and out. You get the fresh, salty air when you breathe in, and a few birds occasionally fly over. The beach is yours. It is very calm, very lax. There's not many people around. They're off in the distance. And you are free to enjoy it for all it offers.
Wow. Well, Arius, you spend most of your time here. What do you suggest? Wow, I didn't actually expect it to look as beautiful as it does here. Wow.
It's just as gorgeous as I remember. Well, I mean, really anything you guys want, and unfortunately I don't really trust this body to be near salt water, so I'm gonna fold out my chair and relax out here for a bit.
know what? I did bring this with me because let me check if I actually got it on me. I do. I'm gonna use this because I think this will be fucking amazing. But you guys enjoy the sand. I'm gonna do something very fun, and I'm gonna pop a cork on a water-breathing potion.
Oh.
That's one use for it, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chug that bitch.
Okay. Now for 1
Strip
hour.
off
you
my
can breathe
t-shirt.
water, yeah?
Which, like, you know, first time actually being topless in front of everyone, like this at least. So unfortunately, everyone unfortunately has to bear witness to the fact that the arm does go all the way up to the shoulder and then branch off, and you can see it in full detail now, up close and personal. Before he sprints at the water and dives headfirst in. I'm looking for fucking fish, baby.
Yeah, and you don't have to come up for air, so you can just swim deeper and deeper. I mean, you have to go pretty far out before, you know, the sand underneath really gives way to the bottom of the sea. But eventually you do see some very large, very beautiful coral reefs of various reds and blues and greens that change color as you move along them. Multitudes of eels at the bottom slither in and out, and fish of all sorts of various looks and designs, both of zebra stripes and some prickly, some large, swim about, usually trying to avoid your your presence, but you can admire them from afar.
Wow.
I'm gonna select a
That was absolutely disgusting. Do not take off your bandages, Harrius.
Damn.
Are you guys worried about this arm thing?
His arm?
Yes. Do you see how much of his body it already has taken over?
No, I mean, yeah, but I mean, he's had that thing since a kid, right? So, yeah, it'll be grand, I'm sure. Lucian knows what he's doing, and if there's anything more wrong, I'd like to think he'd tell us. I trust him enough.
I'd like to
Sometimes,
say... Sorry, you first.
sometimes, sure, I think he gets maybe a bit aggressive. But, nah. You'll be fine. Carry on, Karen.
As you guys are having this heart-to-heart, Lucian will emerge from the water, like, you know, still fairly far out, so he's got to yell to, like, communicate with you. He'll hold his hand up, like, caught a fucking fish!
Let it go.
In the head, you just in your head, you just yeah. In your head, Lucian, you'll hear, well done. You can use this. You don't have to yell.
Oh,
In
yes, you're
the-
right. Oh, fish.
Oh god, can we please just not have each other in our heads for one day, please?
Like,
Fine,
like,
and I will dispel the.
You don't have to spell it, just don't fucking do it. It's very, very, very annoying. It's not annoying, it's just... I like to think my thoughts are my own for once.
I'm sorry,
No, don't be...
Is
Don't be
this
sorry,
happening
it's just-
over-
this
Remember
is
which
still
Zalia
very
you're
off.
talking to.
Yeah.
Is this happening over the link, by the way?
Yeah.
No, well, the link is up after Spaztok said that I would have immediately disconnected.
Ooh, you bullied her into turning it off.
Damn,
now
that's
I feel
crazy.
bad.
Wow.
When you insult
Okay.
the saddest of the bunch.
Like,
Here,
you
come
didn't-
defend
you
your
didn't
woman.
have to do that. You didn't have to-
I'm busy catching fish. She hasn't let me know she's in distress yet. I'll come back when she lets me know.
I like to imagine that when he yelled, caught a fish, that Sheldon would have dashed into the ocean. Let it go.
Alright. Alright, no, you know what? Look, I can... Why did you have to be the moody one for our day on our vacation? You know what, right, okay, I know what you need. I know what you need. You need some R&R. In fact, no, you don't need R&R. You need fun time. Alright?
What?
You've
what
been
is-
so bottled up lately. No. You need fun. That's what you need. Alright? Would you
Okay.
agree?
I
Do you want to do some fun? Want to do some funny? Do you like fun?
Pilot, you're scaring me.
Oh, And with that, as soon as I go that, I'm gonna put my head down. I'm gonna place my arm on her shoulders, like, oh yeah, you should be scared. And in a single flash, we both just disappear. Sheldon and Aris are by themselves.
Okay. Oh, you
Oh,
vortex
God.
warp her away.
Yeah.
Okay, Arius, you and Sheldon, take it away.
You know, sometimes he really does scare me.
I guess you have to be mad to operate a suit like that.
No kidding. You have to be mad to even make something like that. It makes me terrified to think about what his family's like.
I dread the day that we run into him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start clipping and smoking the end of my cigar.
Is it just me, or
It's a firebolt.
does everyone here have at least some sort of fucked up family?
It almost kind of seems like that. Everybody's got their demons, though. In Lucian's case, maybe a little more literal.
Thank you.
I heard you, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well put that on the table.
So,
Well, yeah, my father figure always looks like he's so energetic that he might have taken some substances. You have your... I don't even know how to describe it, how fucked up kind of family. That one over there has a literal devil as a father. Her father figure apparently is kidnapping people. How are none of us normal?
Honestly, I think being normal's overrated anyways.
True that, and I guess I shouldn't be complaining. I am a sort of... In some people's eyes, I would be a monstrosity.
Well, it is a rather strange origin that you have, but... Hey, if it wasn't for everything that every one of us have been through, none of us would be here right now. And as much as everything that's happened has pained me, and I'm sure in each way it's pained all of you, I'm happy I got to meet all of you, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I agree with that, and with that, I would like some fruit punch. I want to give it a try.
Someone runs over from across
Yeah,
the beach, decks it, runs away.
oh yeah, Nathaniel is coming. He is coming after he hears you say that. You see like the smoke poof up in the distance of the sand, and he is
Flint
like
Lockwood!
he is full sprinting. Yeah.
I just picture, you know, the meme of the security or the police guy from Claudia for
Yeah, that's what Joystick Style were referencing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Flint Lockwood. Yeah, he's come. Oh yeah, he's come. Ironically, he's got a tan that's pretty dark, so he could look like that guy. He's got like light beard and everything. He runs in, Sheldon, and he just smashes you across the face. And as you're knocked to the ground, he puts a large frothing mug of fruit juice in front of you with the booze in it. Here you go. Good day. And then he just takes off again.
Fucking sprints off to the next customer.
He has like a tray in his hand. He puts one down. Hope you like it. And he just books it somewhere else. Can I get one of those? One of what? Fruit punch? Ah! You know?
I thought he was gonna punch someone else, but oh well. Sheldon doesn't understand that it's an alcoholic drink, so he just fucking chugs the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Oh,
Yummy. That's good.
you know what? We're on vacation. You could probably use it.
After about 8 gulps, it's all gone, and your stomach feels very warm
Make it
right now,
safe.
Sheldon. No, he's not gonna puke, but he's not gonna be in his right mind in about 3 minutes. So.
Love that for him.
But right now, your stomach is just very warm, very soothed, and it tasted very good. So.
Huh. That actually was quite nice. I might get another one later, but I'm not gonna say its name again.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So,
Someone walks
Alright,
by.
so
What's his name?
So what's going on with Spastok and
yeah, I was
Zelly,
gonna
eh?
say, Speztak, please describe to me where you took a frightened Eladrin.
So, as you guys are on the beach, enjoying yourselves, doing your thing, you realize it's getting a little dark.
No.
As you look up, 820 meters in the sky.
God.
That was too. That is death. We're gonna die.
I love how this is Sketchy's idea and he's dying. He's the one dying right now.
Oh, isn't this fun?
This is not fun.
No, this is batshit insane is what this is.
What are you doing?
Fun, it's called fun. Anyway, what's going on between you and Lucian, huh?
Oh shit!
What do you mean?
You smell alcohol coming out of the mouth of the unit.
Oh, for
by the
fuck's
way.
Oh, you know, dumb hiccup. What I mean. No, actually, let me give that a go. No, you know, dumb. No, that's a cough.
A cough?
No,
You have to be
hang on,
like-
I got
You gotta like suck in.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
That's bad.
What I
Good
mean-
enough. Fucking
Voice acting
way.
masterclass now. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm trying.
How'd you hiccup with these idiots?
You know well what I mean.
No.
Oh, go on. I've seen the way you two act.
Why are you like this?
Why am I? That's a very good question, and I'm gonna cast Blink Vortex Orb one more time to get us just a little bit higher because we're
gonna run out of breathable air.
So now over 1,000 feet in the air, I guess. I mean,
No. Well, I mean,
Nearly.
940.
you realize how many D10 I'm gonna have to roll if you fall?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
The last time we said it's fine, don't worry about it, I should have worried about it.
Yeah. I think he got ran over by a bone ball. That's the last time he said that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I know how you two are. I know him, and I know
You know what?
you.
You know what? We have nothing to talk about, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
please.
Oh my god.
I
Honestly,
picture him like
that's
spinning
true.
her in the air, almost like trying to dance while she's just being tortured.
That's a 16.
Great. Remember the hamster ball?
No god.
You're now
Did I?
encased in the hamster ball, and we are free falling. I am also going to cast the spell on myself, and we are free falling with the sphere towards the bottom of the wherever the fuck we're above. We will take no damage from the falling, so we'll survive, and then we'll just bounce around for a little bit.
Can we still talk while falling?
Yeah, you have
nothing.
you're gonna have like a round's worth of time. So
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, we can say we're in the same bubble to make the roleplay easier.
Alright. Well.
Don't ever do that again.
Okay, but you're
No.
avoiding my question.
There's nothing. We're just talking, okay?
Just
Him
talking.
and I.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, no, we were just talking as well, but. Oh come on. Alright, fine. Look, I won't pressure you, but. Just enjoy yourself, alright?
Well, maybe, you know what?
Don't say try, don't say maybe. Just do. Alright? You guys are good for each other. I like to see him enjoying himself as well, and he is. Especially whenever you're around.
That's so fruity.
Did you just say that's so fruity?
But it's so true.
you don't hear it in your head though, because the connection's set.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're gonna get seven.
As in, fruit.
Fruit punch. Sorry.
How did you know?
How did I know? I know. It's basically glaring at. It's so. Well, he doesn't exactly try and hide it very well. Besides, apart from that, I've read enough novels. I know how it goes. Been there myself. I know the way he looks at you. I've seen that.
I'm scared about. I'm scared about everything because of this entire. His curse, basically, you know. This is why we're not taking anything too fast, or we're not really like a thing like you're implying.
Of course.
But we've got other things to deal with first. You know.
Of course. But when you're fighting for so much life, you need to realize you need to live a little yourself. Being surrounded by death, yeah, sure, it sucks. I hate it. I've never even fought anybody alive before this came on, but began to realize when living so fast, well, sometimes you just gotta fold a wee bit. It's fun. Let yourself go, enjoy something. Take this opportunity.
Thank you, pilot. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm...
Are you sure this is gonna survive the impact?
I hope. It should.
Speaking of which,
I didn't know you had this spell.
I almost kind of wished you had done it like above the water, so like while me and Sheldon are just kind of like, oh, okay. I thought this was like going towards the ground.
No, this is above the water. No, I should have prefaced this. I'm sorry. No, this is the best fucking cannonball.
Damn it! You ruined my gag. Then I was gonna say in this moment, Arius, it's getting hard to enjoy the sun when it's getting blocked out by something. I was gonna fucking since you're above the water, you're not above him, so it's fine.
It's like
you're above Lucian.
I'm above Lucian. Like I'm really not far from. Well, to be fair, I'm a little bit further off the shore than Lucian is because I needed the extra depth. But
at least if he did drop her, she would have fallen in the water. So.
Yeah.
Still would have hurt like shit at 900 feet, but you know.
The idea is, do you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do, has anybody seen like the Assassin's Creed movie? The fucking, jumped into the water, but to break the fall, just sort of let the Gatling gun go and fucking, try to break the water surface.
See, I was thinking of the A-Team.
With the
tank, yeah.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. I like that one.
Either way, about this time, a good handful of feet away from Lucian, when his head pops out of the water, you just feel the waves push into you as the bubble hits, protects you from the impact, but then shatters as you both sink into the water. So.
Well, are they okay? Do they look like they need help?
You don't see us yet.
Okay.
Just having this like heartfelt like conversation on the beach, and then all of a sudden, just this humongous column of water erupts out of the ocean.
It ever so slightly rains on you and Sheldon. That's how far the water goes, like out to where you are on the beach end. Just like a light little like, tss, and then stops.
He's gonna get himself or somebody else killed, I swear.
They don't even bat an eye.
Oh god.
Whoa! I was fucking good. I enjoyed that. Where is she? Zelia? Zelia, where's that diamond, guys? Zelia!
Where's that diamond?
Oh, she's alive. Okay.
Again. I'm gonna kill you.
Ah! I didn't know sad Zelia could be so angry and scary.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
When you get a little splash of water in your face from her.
I'm gonna try and throw it back. Wait, what?
You're gonna throw it back? For the real ones?
Yeah.
Damn.
No way, Spaz Talk's throwing it back. That's crazy.
I'm gonna try and throw water back as well and try and swim to shore. Oh god, that's funny.
His little feet just like pop off the ankles a little bit and start spinning, and it propels him forward.
Lucian will look over at Zalea, who I'm gonna guess is still in the water, kind of shook up from all that.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He's just. He's crazy.
Yeah. The past month would indicate that. He's short a few marbles, to put it.
You and
quite
I.
simply.
We're gonna get him back later. We're gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
him back.
In the background, you just see me call over to Sheldon. Hey, Sheldon! Turn into an elephant. I want to see if we can get even bigger. Splash.
I'll bet those 3 minutes have passed. He might actually do it.
So at this
Think of once
point,
he's back.
about like 5 minutes after the rainwater hit him, he looks up and like where it came from. Like that's how slow his reaction time is now. He is,
No.
Reno, you are wobbling hella hard, and you're sitting down, and you can't even keep yourself upright. So.
Oh god.
How many did he chug after I was AFK for a second?
Oh, you only had the one, but you've never had booze before, so it's just really taking its toll on you. Like, everything's, like, ever so slightly blurred at the edges. Your hands look really cool for no reason.
I have a very dumb idea for this.
Oh, no.
Oh, did
Hey
you hear
guys,
Sketchy's
how
dumb
are-
idea?
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I'm doing very great. Like, the whole speaking slowly thing is just gone.
Oh, he's just got a normal ass voice.
His
now?
inhibitions are gone.
Yeah, he's no longer shy speaking slowly to himself. It's just like his all god. He's now like just outwardly speaking.
But what's like? I heard that Julian and Sketchy were falling.
Yes.
We were falling quite
Yeah.
a bit.
We're falling quite a bit. Yeah.
Over
I
1,000
think I
feet.
said,
That's
Yeah.
that's the last thing I heard.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
feet
falling,
one.
then we
1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000 feet. Yeah.
1,000 feet down.
Did I miss
1,000
anything
feet.
between that?
No one took damage.
No one took damage. A ball was used. But then a pilot
A pep
spoke to
talk was
Zalia
done.
about like, hey, yeah, you need to have some fun,
Yeah.
and that was basically it.
And that
And
was
then,
it.
and then they cannonballed into the water, and Zalia's pissed.
Yep. And I haven't seen anybody hold up any placards that say 10 on them yet, by the way.
Oh god, that's amazing. And then just before you came back, he mentioned about going over to Sheldon and going, Sheldon, turn into an elephant. We're gonna see how big we can make the splash.
Yeah, I did. I did do that.
What is an elephant?
That is a very good question. So look over there. See that there? See Lucian in the water?
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding.
Is that a fat joke?
Apparently. Let's address the elephant in the room. Hey, Lucian. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Alright.
I'm kind of shook on that. Like, just the idea of just such a huge fucking splash explosion.
If you
Yeah, that's so
if the
funny.
whole transforming into an elephant part would happen, the thing I just posted is what Sheldon would
Fucking
do.
Dumbo, yeah!
I like to imagine he actually like does it, but it remains like in real life sort of the look, but then he's just this 2D elephant.
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
For RP reasons, I would only turn into a creature with wild shape if Sheldon would have possibly seen it.
Seen it before. Okay.
I don't think he's ever seen this before, so
Exactly. That's
yeah.
that's why
No,
I
it's
went
alright.
with the what's an elephant?
he can turn into a grizzly bear. That's about as big as he can get, I think, at this time. So
Nah, grizzly bear's boring. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it again.
he jetpacks up.
No, I'm not actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna go turn to Arius. Arius?
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Bruh.
Alright,
fucking
fine, I'm
funny.
getting my deck chair. If anybody thinks you can beat my jump, do it. I like to see you try. And I'm gonna sort of just lie down in the deck chair and just pull out some comic book.
Okay.
That's so fucking funny to imagine.
Actually insane.
What is the Walking Dread? Let's see.
My favorite comic series.
By the way, I just checked. I wouldn't even be able to transform into an elephant if I am correct.
Challenge rating.
Oh,
It's fine.
It's a challenge rating 4, and I think I can only get up to like 1 or 2.
But it would be really funny.
It would be really funny if you did it anyway.
It'd be really funny if you if you ignored the rules of reality for just a sec, just to do it.
It's not happening. He hasn't even seen it before, so.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a dragon?
That's polymorph.
Oh, that's when more than 3 people get into a relationship, right?
My brain hurts.
Anywho, he's pushing this forward.
I guess I have to. I'm trying to let you get balls in your
Bro.
guys' court. You know,
Yeah,
take
bro.
it.
We're just. I'm vibing. I'm enjoying myself.
catching fucking fish.
Yeah, bro. I'm loving the fish. Love fish. Love fish. You know what? Fuck it. Lucian will help Zalia to the shore before getting out of the water. Fucking shake his fucking hair off because damn, wet as fuck. Gotta make sure that's not in my face. So I gotta ask. Arius,
Baywatch,
this-
is it?
this yeah, fucking Baywatch.
Well, he would since he's trying to impress someone, you know. So he's all shirtless and everything. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta show off a little bit.
running like fucking David Hasselhoff now. Yeah. Do you guys know where I can find a crown to shove between my pecs right now?
So, alright, I gotta ask. This whole beach, like, you know, how far does it like span? Like, I'm curious. Like, you know, like this place is gorgeous. Like, there's gotta be more than just like, you know, like this way. Like, I'm betting it goes like further than like as far as we can see, right?
Oh yeah, it's several miles at least. I mean, we can start walking and exploring if you guys want to.
I would actually love to get a better look at the area. Like, this is like beach, gorgeous anything. I am looking forward to spending the next 4.5 days just lounging here. But just in general, I really want to just have a good look around at this place because this is new.
Well, all right then. Let's start moving.
Okay. Are you all gonna go?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Maybe some
So
tourism.
the 4 of you walk while one of you drags Sheldon behind because he's drunk. And
I'll carry him on my shoulders.
okay. You walk across the beachy shore. The sun is starting to pass the halfway point of the day, but you still have enough blue sky and some light clouds that you can see everything. You see various bungalows and homes that people have throughout across certain mountain areas. Some of it's flat ground. The sand is smooth. You feel the water rush up to your feet and then pull away from it as you feel the tide come and go. The water's cool, but not, bone-chilling or anything. Little kids play some weird, there's like a net and they slap a ball over to and from. There's many people you start to pass by lounging in chairs and such. There's even some animals running around and trying to enjoy themselves. Yeah, it's all quite peaceful. It's, a beautiful sight. The ocean spans for miles until you can't even see any further. The water is clear and rich, and you can see, various movements underneath from fish and, the coral as it comes and goes through your vision. For a solid, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, you just walk along and enjoy the sights. And it spans quite a while. I mean, you can go a good, half mile or so.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice, really peaceful, and this can be a moment that all of you can treasure. Despite all the hardship that you've gone through, this is something that, you're experiencing now, this levity, this peace, and something that reminds you is at the end of all this. Once the cult has been dealt with and those marks removed, hopefully this won't be the last time you get something like this. And...
Oh, evil.
Well, I'm just saying, it's
Yeah.
it's another reminder of what you're fighting for. Not just yourselves, not just the world, but moments like this. And you feel the hot sun on you, and it warms your bodies. You feel the cool water as it refreshes you. And then eventually the ground underneath you gives out, and you guys fall.
Yeah!
You fall down a made tunnel as the sand caves in on you. And you fall.
Actually, please say this is real.
Wait, he is. He's being serious.
He's
He's
switching the
actually
music.
been
He's switching. He's actually switching.
As
the
you
music.
guys fall deep through the sand, sliding down on your bums, you eventually all land on the ground. There's only light from up above shining, and sand continues to pour in. As you dazedly recover from your very deep descent, spears
Wait,
are
can
thrusted.
I add a comment?
Okay, sure.
As we're lying there, I'm just gonna pick up Arius's stogie, wipe it off, and just sort of put it back in his mouth.
Oh, Arius, your teeth crunch on sand pieces.
I'm already grinding my teeth anyways. I'm pissed off.
As you all try to recover, spears are thrusted in your faces as over a dozen goblins aim down at you.
Yay.
It seems you have found one of our secret tunnels. Well then, if you don't want any trouble, you'll have to come with us.
Are you the slide operator? I want to go again.
There's one bigger goblin holding an axe across his shoulder. I suppose that can be arranged later, but let's move it. We have much sights to show you. And so they start, slightly jabbing at you with their spears, trying to get you up and moving.
I'm trying, like, everybody else can see that I am trying my hardest not to, my hand is on my, well, actually, wait. Yeah. Arius probably wouldn't have left his sword behind. That would have been stupid. Like, that's not something he would have done.
Wait,
Nothing else. He
is-
didn't have any of his other gear, like this bag or anything.
Lucian
but the
definitely
sword
left
would
his
have
gear behind.
The sword would have been the one thing he would have taken with him.
Wait, so
fuck
were we
moving that
just
thing
in
out
a
of sight.
hole? Are we just in a hole?
We fell down a hole.
Yeah,
tunnel.
there's
Into
a big
dragon
there's a tunnel behind
There's
these
one-
goblins, but yeah, you fell into a goblin pit
Fucking
trap.
Goblin trap.
I don't
Fucking
give a fuck.
again.
You've
I'm
been
just flying
begging.
out.
You've been
I'm
br-
flying
So
out.
glad you did this. I'm
You've
Yeah,
been
so
bringing
am
it
I.
up for
I am
dozens of
too.
sessions, and I said comedy is in the rule of three. So this is now the third time this has happened to you.
Oh, this is
That
so
was
funny.
also
And
unexpected
Arius
also.
will make sure that it's the last time.
Oh, this is so good. I
Oh,
love this.
none of you
No,
are
you
ready
guys-
for that. I so hoped you would go
you guys
walking
are-
along the beach.
You guys are like seeing Arius like white knuckle his fucking like sword, like trying his best not to just pull it out and start fucking hacking because he is pissed off.
Do you guys have holidays? You know what you're intruding on right now, right?
We do not know what you speak. Now come with us.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. Let's get up.
Let's just get this over done
But
with.
it's quite clear that the element of surprise that's been pulled on them has got Lucian kind of enjoying this more than he probably should. Cause it's you know what, I've been waiting for something fairly easy to deal with instead of the big world-ending threats.
Yay, we're gonna go again.
All right, and so some of them walk ahead and lead the way. There's various torches lining the walls as the rest hold their weapons behind you and keep you moving. These goblins, they're not heavily armored or whatever. They just seem competent enough to have this cave system underneath the beach somehow. The walls down here are a lot thicker and stony. Sand peeks in through various cracks, but it looks like it's safe enough. You're eventually taken a good, 100, 200, between 100 and 200 feet deep into the tunnel system. Eventually, they take you to a large cave-like chamber where it branches out, stretching some 60 feet up to the ceiling and some 80 feet wide. And in the middle of it all, you see tens upon tens of scared-looking humanoid people that are sitting around at tables, dining on food.
Oh, this is the fuck.
No fucking way.
And behind them is a very large wooden structure. It looks like a goblin settlement, like a hideout. But there's a big sign with the name of the competitor to O'Reilly's Cold Kill.
King of the best, I'll say.
God.
The payoff! The payoff's so good! We got a beach episode, we got goblins, and we got our job finished all in one fucking quest. That's so good.
Well, you guys...
Dude, you're insane.
I'm so good right now, aren't I?
Oh my god.
As Sheldon sees people drinking, hey, do you guys have any fruit punch?
No, don't say that name. Don't say that name here. That's why we had to do this underground.
Yeah, Nathaniel can't hear us down here.
So, let's change that music to, some of the goblins put their weapons away.
Now look, we're prepared to hurt you if we must, but if you buy some treats, we're more than willing to let you visit and then let you go out the back.
You guys are level 11. Did you actually think I'd make you fight goblins again? Why would I do that? That's crazy.
This is just so funny. It's such a great way to bring them back again. It's so funny.
It would have been fun as a little vibe check.
I said I'd let you have a relaxing session. How mean would I be to make you do combat? Come on.
I want combat.
No, you don't. Shush. You just want to stomp goblins who will have no hope against you because they have 7 HP.
Yeah.
I want to rip and tear them to
I
pieces.
don't care how big the room is.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Fucking kidding me.
Fucking Lucian wipes a tear.
You interrupted our relaxing walk on our beach. For this.
Yes. Yeah,
He's got you beat there.
a goblin doesn't have money duties, and our boss says if we can't steal from people because it's not the safest thing, then at least we can force them to buy things. And who loves nothing more than buying shit, especially shit you can consume? We also have the gift shop, but we won't make you go over there unless you want to.
Speaking of which, who is the boss now?
Yeah.
Our chef will take you to see him.
Okay.
But you have to order something.
Oh, of course. What's the menu like?
Right this way.
And they lead you up the wooden steps into the area. It doesn't look very, nice. It's not, a very good-looking thing, but it's built well. It's just, this really awkward wooden layout. And there's a bunch of people who are, uncomfortably, eating. They seem to enjoy the food, but they're still nervous that, there's armed goblins all around them, you know?
Please tell me, some of them have, waitresses, type outfits on.
Little maid.
Oh, definitely.
funny.
Yeah, several goblins, even though they're pretty much all men, they have maid outfits on. Some of them.
Hell yeah.
There's
It's a maid cafe.
there's leather armored warrior ones with spears and scimitars around the outline, but then there's other ones that aren't armed and they're walking around and they don't look like they really like the outfits, but they're enjoying your wine and the woman goes ah, so
You know what vibe I'm getting?
what?
I think this was from a joke, but there was this cafe that had their Wi-Fi password as you have to buy a drink first. And the dude just goes up hey, what's your Wi-Fi password? You have to buy a drink first. Dude buys a drink. What's your Wi-Fi password? You have to buy a drink first.
I just did. Did what? Bought a drink. Yeah, that's it. That's what? You just said it. Yeah. Fucking who's on first with that? Yeah. So.
That's the vibe I'm getting from this place.
Oh, this is the best twist of the campaign.
Yes, I agree. Everything else.
Pales in
I can't wait for everything
comparison
to go all right.
to the Goblin Royal Cafe.
Love this. This is so good.
So you get inside. There is a large. Have you guys ever seen like those those Japanese like Zen restaurants? You know, where they like cook on the big tables. In front of you and everything?
Yeah.
It's like this. There's a few goblins around. And there's like, there's like 10 seats on 4 different ends. This is like a big area. So like you have like the counter where you eat, and then there's big like metal griddles that the goblins are all cooking on. So some of them are like awkwardly trying to race through food. Others are like, one's like balancing an egg around a spatula and trying to flip it without cracking it and stuff. And some of them are pretty good. They all have like little white chef hats on. And so the one with the spear that's been leading you, he gestures for you to sit down. And there's menus that like sit. They're like they look like little like pyramids on the table, and there's parchment like stretched between these triangles that have a few items on there. There's various like steak meat dinners and rice. There are some fried fish options and shellfish stuff. And then of course there's like a drink menu of various. You can get water. But they write 4 pussies in parentheses next to the water. And then there's various times of either fruity drinks or alcoholic beverages. And they're
Fruity
like...
what?
What?
I said fruity what?
No, like just fruit drinks. Like there's no booze in
know.
them. They're just like sweet drinks or whatever. So,
I thought I was gonna say fruity
Would you
punch.
say it? Would you say it pecks a punch?
Yeah, there we go.
you notice
Nathaniel
this-
O'Reilly breaks through the wall.
Who's thirsty? Yeah. Well, as you can note, there are some terrified little kids around here too that the goblins are trying not to scare and doing a terrible job of. So there has to be non-alcoholic options. But so one of the maid goblins walks around.
Hello, how are we? I'm not doing the voice. All right, can I get you folks something to drink?
Yeah, let's have a look at your non-alcoholic options.
So most of them are just various types of like fruit juices. You can get an orange, a pineapple. You can get various blend mixtures, strawberry daiquiri, that kind of stuff. So.
You know what? I will have a pineapple juice.
All right, and he has like a little parchment in his hand. He writes it down on.
How about for the rest of you?
By the almighty, I wish alcohol worked on me. Just give me a water.
Pussy option, fine.
And he writes that down. What'd you say?
Stop! Someone make him stop saying that!
All right, fine. We'll get. He like points at the maid one. Get him a substitute that has the same effect. Fine. We'll get you the goblin special. That's pretty close.
All right, nice. Zalia?
I something with banana? You guys got that?
Ooh, yes. People don't order the banana supreme very often, but we can get you that.
Yes, please.
All
right.
Give bad taste.
One of them like pokes the metal suit with the smooth edge of the spear.
Is this thing alive?
Yes.
No.
He says that.
All right, well then you gotta buy something too, I think.
I don't drink. And then just from the inside of the suit, you just hear.
He still has.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, you don't have to purchase alcoholic, but you can purchase something else.
I don't like the purchasing part of that word. I like the other words though.
Look, we don't run a sanctioned business here, okay? We force people in, they buy some stuff, they enjoy themselves because we have the highest quality foods and beverages, and then you get out.
I will take one beer.
That we can do.
Okay.
And then the one goes to walk away.
I will send word to the head chef that you would like to speak with them.
And he walks off.
Lucy
Soon a little
is
later,
trying
the
his
little maid
absolute
walks by
fucking
and like,
hardest.
yeah, the maid comes by and tosses the drinks up for you guys. So.
Yeah, Lucian is trying his absolute hardest not to fucking lose his mind of laughter. Like he's just snickering to himself the entire time. He's just
I believe this is actually happening right now.
to think the last time we encountered anything like goblins was like 30 fucking days ago, and here we are drinking with them.
He's was actually getting ready to slice off their heads. I'm not even joking.
Oh, this place is so good.
Do you guys
I,
think the queen is still around?
I have no idea. Could be a different batch of goblins altogether, if we're honest.
Eventually, you hear in the distance some clapping from like the patrons, like awkward clapping, as lights somehow sprout up like in the ceiling, and they're pointed through like glass, and it points at this little wooden stage that you now realize is what it is. Here they are, the goblets. And 4 goblins pop out, and one strumming like a 1-string like bass. Doom, 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 doom. One pulls out like a couple of bottles. One's got a guitar. And then one gets out, and he pulls out. He's just got like a wooden stick, but it's been rounded at the end. And he starts singing in Goblin. As they now have entertainment to enjoy with your beverages. See, I had to make it fun for me somehow, and this is how I'm making it fucking fun. I'm sweating right now.
He has a unique voice.
It's he?
I can't quite tell.
There's like a goblin bartender near you, and it's just, yeah, he's not our usual guy, but he's a decent enough replacement. He's just one of the cover band singers.
You guys have cover bands?
Argus started looking at his cigars like, did they lace these?
Oh, and he looks, you want another one? We have smokers here.
You're kidding.
He pulls out. He has a large ass tray with 4 different colored ones, like they're of different types. I mean, we have let's see, we got standard. We got the really strong stuff. This is strawberry. This one's, I think it tastes like chocolate.
Give me the strong one.
Can do. He hands it to you, and he pulls up a torch and just holds up the torch near your face to light it. It's very powerful, like, stuff. The substance, but it has good flavor since you're used to it. So, but gives you that warm sensation even in your undead form. Eventually, the goblin comes back up, and it's like, ladies and gentlemen, all hail the head chef, Chef Bargnot.
Yes,
And
it is her. Let's
out
go.
comes the only female goblin in the whole place, and it is the ex-goblin queen.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
And as she stops, she turns, oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me! What are they doing here?
Lucian has dropped any and all attempts to keep us off. Like, he is losing his fucking mind laughing.
She turns pale. She looks like sickly green now, and she's like, look, I know I don't have a permit, but you said to do something else with myself. This is the best I can do.
You're doing great.
How could you have possibly thought that we meant set up a fucking shop underground where you kidnap customers?
We let them go after they buy something.
That's not kidnapping. That's extortion.
You're so lucky that you're providing an actual good service here.
I think so.
Well, I mean, no, that just begs more question. Why are you providing a good service here? Like, I mean, if you're gonna extort them, I wouldn't put too much effort in. And if you're gonna put so much effort in, then why don't you just go legit?
And she stares at you like blank face, like, you think if I could have just extorted without fear of someone like you coming to chop my head off finally, I wouldn't do it? At least this way I get to use my other great passion. And then her eyes go wide. Cooking.
We were sitting here having a beer and we're enjoying ourselves. Not coming to cut your head off.
I will say, I'm being quite honest with you, but if you need, like, any kind of assistance in, like, going, like, legit or something and, like, turning this into, like, an actual experience that people can willingly come here to engage in, I would say that I would be willing to help out. Like, you know, I've got some experience running a place, like...
Yeah, I mean, we're not exactly shy for cash, either.
Look, you say that out. What the fuck is wrong with you?
A couple goblins, when they hear you say it, we're not short of cash, start like snickering, and she's like, "Stop that!"
Like, pilot
Yeah,
misses a fucking perception check, gets robbed for like 500 gold.
As soon as he hears the goblin snickering, he like Arius like immediately snaps his head and stares at them.
They go like, ah! And they like walk off. Just for reference, not that I might use it, I might not. Spaztok, what's your passive perception?
You by all means can have it. I don't care if I get robbed. What is my passive perception? Passive perception's a 14.
Okay. Oh, that's
Better than
that's
mine,
low.
actually.
Okay, we'll make a note of that.
Okay.
Just in case. I may use it, I may not, but it's nice to know.
Well, look, I don't know. It wasn't. Believe me, I'm actually raking in more money than when I was just stealing from people.
Oh no, I believe it.
Like
Makes so
genuinely,
much more sense.
like
Funny how
genuinely,
that works.
yeah, no, genuinely. In my honest opinion, if you were to just like set up like a sign nearby up by the trapdoor and have like the trapdoor be part of the experience, like have people slide on in at will, and then they come in, they get the service without the pointy weapons. At like
That
genuinely,
needs to go.
yeah, the pointy weapons needs to go. But if you give them like a solid service and then like a way to easily get out if they come in here by accident, then you have got a recipe for success. This is fucking incredible.
Maybe cut down on some of your more shifty hires. I'm gonna look over at the goblins that were giggling.
So what you're saying is we should invest our money here.
I wouldn't go that
Putting a
far.
single set in this place.
But
I mean,
I-
I don't know.
But I am saying I am willing to put my foot forward, maybe to like help show some ways that you might be able to improve this place.
She really thinks that over.
Well, it would be nice to not have to worry about running into people like you every time. But look, that after you destroyed my previous kingdom, I had to find new goblins. These guys are no warriors, so that's when I decided maybe I should try a different avenue. But we're goblins. No one's gonna want to buy from us. They're gonna think we're spitting in their food and stuff. And believe me, I already executed the goblins that were trying to do that.
Well, I mean, the fact that we're actively here, not trying to kill our way out, and we're actually willing to partake in the services, I think says more than enough about the fact that people will buy into this if they're nice enough.
Another goblin walks up.
Chef, we're running that low on the meats. Well, go out hunting for more, but remember to spare some of them so they keep producing. I will send a party right away.
And they take off.
It's hard running this business. But anyway, if you'd be willing to give me actual insight on the industry, I'd be willing to take you up on the offer and maybe even give you a discount on your dinners.
Well, I mean, for starters, I think one of the biggest points of reference will probably be losing the weaponry.
Fine,
Like
we will
our-
keep guards
Well,
on
maybe not
standby, but
some.
we will not threaten our customer base.
Yes,
Yeah.
because security is important, but you don't want people actively brandishing weapons in a public setting where people are trying to feel relaxed.
Of course, but then how do I get them to buy things?
Well, you provide a decent enough service. If you put signage above by the trapdoor itself and find a way to incorporate that into the gimmick of the place, you could easily have something going for you where, say, people see the sign and they go, authentic goblin experience, and they fall down the hole, quote unquote, fall down the hole. They come on in, they walk through, they're greeted by someone at the end of the entrance, they get their seatings, and then, they partake when they want to.
And if I remember correctly, you might want to add maybe maybe a better means of access to, for people who are maybe less able to use that entrance. I thought you of all people would fucking know to do that, but I mean, hey,
Some ways in and out, apart
a
from that
wheelchair
would be quite
access.
nice. Yeah, some ways in and out would benefit quite a lot.
Right.
You don't want to rely on one entrance. If you can get a few doors, especially maybe a back door that has different access that people can just come and walk into to and fro if they don't want the slide, would work wonders.
Well, I think, those minor dwarves that we had here earlier offered to pay for their services. I hate spending money, but for the sake of that and making this place more appealing, it might have to be a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But I don't like this when they feel like it kind of thing with the consumer base. I'm more pertaining to the option of making them get stuff.
Which is why you engage in the act of providing a service that people can actually walk into. Not just like a trap, because that's quite literally walking into something. I'm talking in the sense of if you provide entrances to the location and put signs that indicate that you are providing a service, people will come. And they will pay.
I suppose so. But for the record, I do provide a good service. We just kind of force it on people. You haven't even ordered any food. You don't know what my cooking's like.
I'm looking forward to trying the drinks, is all I'm saying.
You already have the drinks in front of you.
We already have the drinks.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a sip yet.
We'll take.
He's been laughing.
Well,
Yeah, he's been laughing. He's not had time to sip it yet.
well, shove that straw in your face hole and tell me what you think.
All right, fine.
It's sweet and refreshing.
You know what? I might actually get another one of these afterwards.
Good. Now, you have your menus in front of you. Let me cook you something.
All right, let me have
She
a look
still
at the
has her
menu.
her outfit is that of like a chef uniform, like roughly, you know, it's like tattered together and sewn together, but she still has her fancy jewels like on her ring, so she hasn't fully given up the queenhood.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking over the menu. I'm actually curious what's on here.
Well, I mean, I just gave you like vague description. You know, there's various like, you know, you can have like a grilled steak. There's some fried fish. There's boiled fish. There's a soup or like a stew of the day kind of thing. There's a salad option for vegetarians, again with "put for pussies" written in parentheses next to that. That's something they're not gonna budge on. Yeah, stuff like that. So.
You know what? I am actually feeling the steak. Give me a steak with a small salad on the side.
All right.
I'll do some fried fish and rice.
Good choice. Good choice. We caught it today.
And then she keeps sliding over. She looks at the drunk turtle.
Is he okay?
He'll probably have a
I
soup.
am very alright. For some reason, I'm way faster than I normally am. I don't know what's happening to me.
Well, based on what I'm smelling, I know what's wrong with you.
If he could have the soup.
Of course. Well,
She like stops for a second.
we'll take the meat chunks out, perhaps?
That would be perfect, yes. Make it
Right.
as meat-free as you can.
Of course, of course. How about you, dear? Why are you looking so blue?
Wow.
It's a goblin. They don't
I-
have good social
I-
skills.
It's a long story. I'm gonna. Lucian, do you want to share?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to.
Then we'll do that, and you can, decide what we're getting.
Oh my god, they actually are dating. She can't decide anything, so she makes the guy do it.
He's got to order for the table or for the two of them anyway. So
Order whatever you want. I'm not hungry. Just like starts taking shit.
Takes all my steak, leave me with the salad.
she looks over at you, Lucy, and just writes down the "I'm not sure" option, and she winks at you. So, and then she slides over.
How about you, Tin Can?
What is the most common option?
Most common? Everyone likes the steak. That's a highlight here.
I'll take the steak.
One steak. Okay, I will get on it.
No vegetables as you ordered. So.
Can I ask, before you go anywhere, did you mention something about dwarfs?
Indeed, yes. Some, Dwarvanians, I believe they are called. They're stopping by for a short period of time, and they offered to, well, for some reason the goblins laugh when I say this, but plow my caves.
As you all snicker, I don't know what's so funny. They're gonna mine through the cave wall and like you said, create more openings if I so wish. I didn't want to pay him, but you're saying it's a good idea, so I guess I'll let him plow my cave.
I mean,
Nothing funny about that at all.
There isn't. And then, like behind her, the chefs are like snickering. She grabs like a bottle of oil and just chucks it at the back of the head of one of them. Ow!
Get back to work.
And she starts bringing up some of the ingredients in front of her. And she like instantly she has like meats and she starts throwing them like on the griddle and like frying them up and stuff. There's batter that she breaks an egg, coats it around the fish, and then starts dropping like crumbs on it to fry it up. And she's pretty efficient for a small, chunky goblin.
I gotta say, I do always love a redemption arc.
Well, let's just say after you let me live and the fact that I realized how small I was in the world, I didn't have much choice, but...
Well, I will say that we are... Well, myself especially, I'm very happy to see that you have made such an interesting development. I'm personally, if I ever find myself in the area again, depending on how the food tastes, I might actually come back again.
Really? Because a lot of people here complain that I'm just stealing business from that O'Reilly fella. It's not my fault we're competing. I need to run a business here. I have Mouse to feed. He runs that place with like one other person. You know how many goblins I got under me? A number I don't even know. That's how high it is.
Well,
You know, you could always, instead of working in direct competition, you could always work with O'Reilly.
That's what Chauncey keeps saying, but I don't want to hear it.
As like a goblin puts up a finger to say something, and this is the only goblin that has glasses on.
Chauncey's in charge of finances. Well, as I keep saying there, Your Highness, if you just simply work with the fellow who simply specializes in desserts mostly above anything else, we could have a direct line of contact with him and start purchasing from him even and trading goods and services.
got a point.
I built this from the ground up solo! Well, by making the goblins build it, but I gave them the order. I'm not interested in sharing my profits with anybody. I barely pay all of you.
Yes, I'm aware. I see the records.
Well, what Chauncey says isn't wrong. If this guy specializes mainly in desserts and you savory, you don't really have to. I mean, like, put it this way. You're both in the same situation. You both built your businesses from the ground up. You can go into a partnership. Both of you just doing different stuff at the same premises.
And if you work in direct, if you work together, it actually would help double your intake more because you wouldn't have people going to two separate places and having to switch up and decide. You could actually have yourselves working directly together and having your income just kind of double.
Mm.
Okay, she's stubborn. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
This is still D&D at the end of the day. You gotta have
Oh,
a
of
roll.
course.
Good,
That's a
it could-
24.
Okay.
I want to argue against you, but it's not a bad idea. All right, fine. I will... She just, like, compose herself. I will put up a flyer for his place in here. Does that help? And I'll stop kidnapping his customers.
It's a start.
It's a start.
You should definitely think about entering at least some kind of an agreement with him at some point. Doesn't have to be now, but it's at least something.
I'm not about to stoop myself lesser than someone else. I am still a queen at heart. My lady, I keep offering to be the one to do it. Shut it, Chauncey! I'm just gonna do it without her permission at this point. I swear.
He walks off.
Anyways,
Your food's just about done, and she pulls out, like, they're like straw plates.
these are disposable once you're done, but they'll last long enough for the food.
And she starts, like, there's, like, it's not silverware, it's like copperware, but you do have utensils to use. She puts the steaks, the rice, the fish, various things on the plates and puts them in front. For you, Lucy, and you get your steak and like the small amount of like potatoes on the side that come with it. And then there's a second plate that has like another set of potatoes and like a little bit extra food. You realize that the I'm not sure option like is like extra food for like a date that would say that. So and she sighs that up.
I do enjoy the idea that like she just like serves everybody on like lead plates or some shit.
No,
She's fucking charcoal plates.
Like everyone gets lead poisoning.
no.
believe me, that's how we started. Didn't went so well.
And she's like,
If you'll excuse me, I have other customers to attend to, but I look forward to your high praise and regards in terms of my food.
and she just waddles off. So there's like a bunch of like there's like a bunch of stools, so you realize they like have to step up to use the grill, and then they step down to go across. Like,
I love that.
and you
At
guys
least we can be sure it wasn't poison since we watched her cook it.
I honestly think that it actually kind of adds to the vibe. Like, you know, if she marketed this place as a
unpoisoned
authentic,
food.
like authentic goblin bistro or something, like, you know, where people like come in, like, you know, get a feel for just like goblin etiquette and such without, like, you know, the messiness of it. Like, I think it would sell quite well.
You're the
There's
business-minded person, not me.
Yeah,
There's
I'm gonna
definitely
stop her to take a bite of my fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite from my steak. I'm very curious.
All right. The fish ever so lightly crunches in your mouth. It is grilled. There is no fishy taste to it. It basically like you know you don't even need to use a knife. It smoothly breaks apart. Every
Oh, as good fish should.
um,
Did he
Sorry,
moan?
I get really sensual when it comes to food. I'm sorry.
Bro, it might be me.
not even in character. He's just fucking moaning.
No, that's not Arius. That's me.
Yeah, there's you know there's a side of lemon that you can sprinkle on there to give it a little citrusy zest to it, and yes, it is all very smooth.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I love it.
That wasn't even on purpose. That was.
I
that was
know.
just, like,
No,
the
that's
first
why
thing
I love
thought
it
of.
because you're like unintentionally doing it. So I didn't know describing food to joysticks would get him like so in the moment.
Well, it doesn't help that like I'm also really hungry. I've not
Okay.
eaten yet.
That's fair too.
And now I want fish.
The steak is about medium. There's a nice warm pink center to it. Of course, you have to use a knife for it. The seasoning, you're not quite sure where it's from, but there's a good number of spices on there to give it a bit of heat to it, while at the same time keeping it, you know, just flavorful and not overpowering. There's a couple bites where the seasoning might be a little too strong, and you're like, whoo, but nothing to ruin the meal. The potatoes they seem to be boiled in stew and just lightly salted and peppered. Nothing really special about them, but they're just a nice complementary starch to the meat. Same thing for Zalia's meal, which is just like potatoes and some stuff. The salad seems to be fresh plants. There's a light dressing on it that seems a bit garlicky in nature.
Garlic.
You're all.
Well then.
Can I try the salad? The steak is the same for you, Spazstock, as I described it. The stew, as much as it probably doesn't even taste like much because Sheldon's so wasted. There's no meat in it, just some potato and carrot chunks. It is quite hot. You do have to blow on it a bit, but it is a very thick, creamy, and smooth flavor. So,
Ooh.
yeah, I've been to enough restaurants to describe, you know, quality food. So is it the most gourmet food you've ever had? No, it is not, you know, some 5-star rich person's restaurant. However, the food does have quality to it. It is not rushed through. There is effort behind it, and it is flavorful. So for a goblin, it's quite crazy to see this. So
Wow, I got to admit, this is actually really fucking nice.
Yeah, that's definitely a surprise to be sure.
I
Yeah.
think it's got some potential.
first the Goblin Union, now the Goblin Bistro.
Yeah, baby!
So, you know, a good, you know, half hour passes where you can just dine, enjoy your meals. The music's a bit loud, but you can still talk to yourselves, you know, to each other over it, even if the goblin singing isn't the greatest. Eventually, you do see some people are let out through a back area. You're not really sure where they go off to, but once their meals are done and they pay, they're let go. Eventually, the queen waddles back over and climbs up. She, like, takes a rag and wipes the sweat off her brow.
Well, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think that if you were to go legit with this and, like, you know, find a way of forming a good partnership with the O'Reilly fella, I think you would have a very profitable business on your hand. This is, I'm gonna be honest, like, really fucking nice.
Well, thank you. I'm used to compliments, and they are never rejected.
Go ahead.
Well, I just, genuinely, I have a question. That back door to people being let out through, whereabouts does that take them?
We have a little stone cave opening we built in the woods somewhere. It's private enough where people don't have to worry about getting trapped or anything, and it's a rather scenic view on your way out. Good way to digest your food.
Well, it definitely seems like you've taken a lot of thought into this business and the location.
Of course, I never do anything half-assed.
I genuinely think that if you were to go again the route of approaching things from a legit perspective, you would have something very profitable in your hands.
I suppose you're right.
And she thinks,
I'm not gonna be happy about this, but I will send some subordinates to talk with the other business owner in hopes that we can get along. I can't believe I'm stooping to this level, but if it keeps me from having to if it allows me to keep avoiding the taxes, and no one's gonna come down here for my head anytime soon for extortion, whatever that word means, then I suppose I will try to further my business ethic.
Well, that's all we can really ask for. Like, just doing your part to, well, grow this rather profitable endeavor that you got going on here.
Of course.
she slides another one of those pineapple drinks towards you.
This one can be on the house.
Oh, thank you. Could we potentially get the bill? Just in, we can get that paid, so then, when we're ready to leave, we could just go?
Yep.
And she, scribbles on a piece of paper, and she's like,
Because you gave me some good business advice, and you're not going to kill me.
She writes down, she's like,
I'm going to give you a 50% discount. Someone told me that means half, so that's why I'm calling it that. And she...
and so she slides the bill, and it has everything, and the price is listed, but the price has been cut in half. So instead of costing you roughly about 30 gold, it's only going to cost you 15.
Fucking hell, okay.
It's literally cut in half.
Yeah, imagine that.
She actually, tore the piece of paper in half and then handed it to you, so,
That's so funny.
That's quite generous of you. Thank you.
Well, let's just say we let you leave here with only paying so much, and you don't tell any authorities that I'm doing this.
Our lips are sealed as long as this remains a harmless business.
Hey, only one person has ever been stabbed. Look at the wall.
and she points, and it says days without incident, and there's 27 written there now, so...
And for the
Been that
record,
long?
he just got drunk and wouldn't leave. We actually want people to leave when they're done.
Alright, fair enough.
But fine, I will stop threatening people to come buy stuff.
Thank you.
That's such a boring way to go about it, but if it gets me more customers, I suppose I'll have to relent. Anyways,
15 gold down.
enjoy your time here, and when you're done, ask one of the guards to escort you out. If you'll excuse me now.
And she plops down and goes to help more people.
Coming!
Yeah, I'm gonna put the 15 gold down on the tab.
Another goblin kind of just eventually slides by and scoops it up into his apron, and he deposits it somewhere. So
You didn't have to
Somewhere.
take care of the whole
Okay.
meal.
Oh, consider it my treat. We're here to relax.
Hey, right. No, I need to get back to that beach.
Alright, well, let's go find one of the guards to escort us out, and we'll head back to the beach and back to the beach house.
okay.
Weird that I kind of want to check out that gift shop.
You know what? I am willing to go through there on the way out. I want to see what kind of trinkets and doodads they got in there.
I just have to know.
I'm curious as well. Let's go fucking have a look.
Oh my god.
That is quite literally this whole experience is just completely
I
shaped
expected him to be the last person to want to see that. Oh my gosh.
The thing is, in the back of my head, because you said that,
shocked.
I imagine him sitting down begrudgingly, hand gripping the sword as hard as he can, and then as the dinner goes on, his eyes just keep glancing over at the gift shop, and he keeps trying to resist it as if it's some fucking evil temptation. But every now and then he just glares at it a little longer.
It's just like, no, I can't give in. I can't.
No, I can't give in.
I gotta buy
give
something.
in.
I have to know.
Buying things. The only good value left in this world. Damn it. All right. Well, once you guys are done, you can waddle over to the gift shop.
Yep.
It's literally just a little wooden hut with the word gift shop written on top. A lot of stuff
Love
is just
that.
behind the guy. There's a couple wooden podiums with like there's various thin booklets of various areas. They almost look like they're for excursions in the area. So it seems like they do have business connections with some people. There's like memorabilia from this place with the name, with the name on it, and there, like there's like little like signs you can get to like be plastered somewhere. There's like there's like bottle tops that you can like screw on top and put a straw through that has like the name and logo on there. And then there's like cute little goblin stuffed animals that they seem to sew together themselves, or that you can get.
Cute.
In the back, there's like very fancy and well like found and polished shells that they must find on the beach and like freshen up. They seem to be cheap. They're more like decorative things. They even have there's some pearls, like pearl rings. Those are probably the most expensive things. And then just other like little like trinkets and stuff. There's a strange little thing. It looks like a goblin. It's made out of like wax or something, but there's like a metal spring on it, and the head like wobbles a lot. You've never really seen anything like it before.
No fucking
That's
way.
the world's first bobblehead. Let's fucking go.
Those are 5 silver, by the way. So.
We're gonna patent it. The Gobblehead.
Yep, that's exactly what it's called. The Gobblehead.
What is what was the jewelry you said?
There are, apparently it's like pearls they found in clams, and they're put on like bronze rings, so it's like pearl rings.
How much are they?
Those are 10 gold each. They're really tiny pearls.
Yeah. Are those excursion pamphlets? Are those like something you could purchase, or just like something I can just grab?
You could just grab. There's a kind of like a chubby goblin sitting on a high top stool. He's got like a graying beard, and he just like he sees you looking at him. You can buy one of those. He's like, the pamphlets are free, but if you'd like to purchase one of the excursions, we can talk to our contacts.
Yeah, let me grab that pamphlet and kind of flip through it real quick and see what we got.
There is a high-speed mechanical boat ride, as it is called.
Oh.
Because we're in the era of gears and stuff, so that's an option. There is the Deep Falls Climb. There is the Haunted Shack experience. There is also the Battlemaster's Gladiatorial Ring.
Oh, you already know, baby.
Yeah, the dinghy experience down the rafts.
So those are the 4 that are available at this time. There's also ones for like when the beach is closed, but those aren't available at this time of year. So, and please don't make me come up with them off the top of my head. You can find out if we ever come back here.
This gladiatorial ring. What's this all about?
Yes, it'll be held in a couple of days, actually. They have it once a week. Various fighters from around can come and fight. You can also just watch. It is, I believe, 5 gold to simply watch. There's a 20 gold participation fee. Not to the death, but you are allowed to injure. Last man standing will get to face the champion. If you beat the champion, there's a certain amount of reward money involved.
You know who's going to be the champion, right?
I do like that. Alright, how do I go about signing up?
You can sign up right here if you so wish. I can give you a ticket, and you can either go and have a seat or go and participate.
I'll sign up to participate.
Then that will be 20 gold pieces, and I will need your name. And he slides out like a slip of paper for you to sign.
Cool. 20 gold pieces coming out, and I will sign the paper as Daniel Forger.
Okay. He takes like this weird like little wooden stick on the bottom. There's something carved in it on the bottom. He smushes it against this like little like bottle of ink, and then he smashes it against, and it looks like similar to like what a royalty person would stamp. It's like a goblin's version of a stamp, as he stamps the ticket, meaning it's like now authorized. So, what about your companions? Participation? Simply watching your friend here fight?
You know what? I'll sign myself up for participation. Why not?
That'll be 20 gold, please.
Can't let the big man think he's going in alone.
Oh, I hope we get to face each other at some point, Lucian.
I think it'll be fun. There
I'll,
we go.
Right, pay him, he'll
I'll
stamp.
just be watching.
Okay, that will be 5 gold.
Give him a 4 gold.
All right, he'll take that. He'll give you a different looking ticket that has participation, or not participation. It doesn't have participation written. It just says Watcher on it, and he'll stamp that with a different color, and slide that over to you. What about the other two of you?
I will like to participate.
Okay, that'll be 20 gold.
Yo, boys, be a
course.
tournament arc. Let's go.
I guess this is a thing now. Yeah.
Come on, you heard Battle Mastery's fucking like gladiatorial arena. You thought I wasn't gonna participate?
I know.
Come on.
All right. Then that'll be 20 gold for Spazstock. He'll give you a participation ticket. Sheldon isn't here, so I don't know if he would actually fight though. Should we just give him a watching one? or
The
do we
last
wait?
time we were put in a situation where someone was forced to be in a gladiator arena, he was a voyeur.
Okay. Well, for now, why don't we just
Yeah, but now we'll
say he'll be a watcher, and we'll give him
yeah.
that ticket. And we can retcon it if we want. So just
Yeah.
when he gets back, someone let him know he owes me 5 gold. So.
Sounds good.
But anything else you guys want to purchase, or just the excursion?
I'll buy a shell, like one of the decorative shells.
Okay. Most of them are about the size of your palm. You know, like they have like the crown at the one end and like the opening that like you can hear the ocean kind of thing. There's like that. Those are going to be about 8 silver, and then there are the slightly smaller ones that have like cool color markings in them. Those are about 4 silver.
No, I'll buy one of each. So I'll be like, what, 12 silver?
12 silver for one of each.
Cool.
They seem quite well polished too. There's no sand on them, so it looks like they get refurbished before they're put up for sale.
Love that. Makes
Goblin's
me very
got
happy.
a whole business going on down here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Isn't it amazing what happens when you let your enemies go once in a while? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone needs to die.
all the time.
I would have
Not all.
literally never imagined this would even be a possibility.
Look, all I'm saying is, there seems to be a trend whenever King's campaign happens, and it always involves goblins becoming better versions of themselves and doing things with their lives.
those are the only
Whether it
enemies
be
I allow you to
unions-
redeem.
Yeah, we don't need to redeem everyone.
No,
but
the
goblins-
devils, the dragons, even most of the humans, like murder them, please. I want good combats. But goblins, they can be nice. So.
Goblins, hell yeah, we'll spare them. We'll reform them.
We're forwarding them.
That's King's campaign number 9, just goblin reformation.
We all play a full goblin party, and
Yeah.
we're there trying to prove our innocence. so
Your
we can
hero
reform them.
goblins, yeah.
It started, and to think this all started with the Goblin Union in campaign 2.
Yeah.
How much is the pearl ring?
Pearl ring is 10 gold.
Yeah, all right. I'll purchase one of those.
Okay, it's a really tiny pearl, but yeah. So
that's fine.
he'll hand you one of the rings. You notice it's more for like decorative than famous jewelry or whatever. But he'll take your gold.
All right. Thank you very much.
Of course. Have a good day. Thank you for shopping.
Alright, let's go find our way out of here.
One of the guards will escort all of you out. There is a very awkward climb that you have to walk through. Like you don't climb straight up. It's like on an angle, but it's really hard to just walk it. You kind of have to get on all fours. The goblins are just short enough where they're not off balance. So you're awkwardly led up through this cave system until he shows you the opening up top. You can tell the sky's starting to turn orange again as the day has beginning to end. But you climb out and there's this stone-built opening, like this cave hole. There's a sign on it that just says "Beware," so people won't go through that end. But you step out and you are on one of the trails for the jungly area. So, and you see the beach through the trees. It's not too far away.
Oh, love that. Such a weirdly nice place.
No.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I'm ready to head back to the beach and back to the beach house if you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bit too much excitement for me for one day.
Oh, but it was so good. Alright, well, let's start making our way back.
So are you guys going? I know Spazstock wanted to go back to the beach. Are you guys going back to the beach, or are you going to the estate?
I'm personally gonna go back to the estate after all that.
What about you,
Yeah,
Spaz? What do you want?
Spaztog's gonna chill on the beach for a little while
Okay, that's fine.
before making his way back to the estate.
So Lucian's going back to the estate. What about you two?
I'll go to the beach actually. I'm gonna
Okay.
follow Spastalk.
I'm gonna head back to the estate.
But you're like 10 paces behind, right? Him.
Yeah, he's actively sprinting back to the beach. He wants to
Nah, bro. I'm on my way back, but I'm chilling. I'm taking on my stride.
Okay.
go. No way. Bro's not gonna long strider his way to the beach? I would.
Nah,
Dude, he's short striding right now.
nah, bro is taking his time listening to the water.
I never would have thought I'd ever see the day where Spaztalk would be the rational one actually settling down to enjoy something.
Mm-hmm. Bro
Alright.
is way too willing to enjoy something. That's right. Tired.
Sheldon's still
Just like me
away,
for real.
so I don't know. Maybe we say he gets dragged to the beach. I don't know.
Yeah. Throw him to the beach.
All right, just for now. All right, so we're gonna go off in two separate directions. You two heading back
he's
to
back.
the. Oh, Sheldon. Okay,
Okay.
good timing. We have to catch you up on stuff. Okay.
We split the party.
Not again.
No, well, to an extent. So, okay, first of all, you guys went to the gift shop at the Goblin Place. And there's some excursions you can do. So a couple of you guys are signing up to participate in like a gladiatorial thing that's in a couple days. So would you like to pay for participation in the fighting, or would you like to pay for a cheaper version to sit and just watch?
Depends. What are the rules of the gladiator pit?
No killing, but you can injure people. So
Am I allowed to use summons?
that information was not given to you by the goblin. He didn't know everything.
I think Sheldon would just watch because Sheldon is afraid that if he summons an elemental, that the elemental would just ravage the place.
Yeah, that might
And
be.
him.
That's probably why you can assume they probably wouldn't allow that because yeah, if you lose concentration, it'll become violent. So, in your case, that's gonna be 5 gold, and then you'll get like a stamped ticket that lets you show up and watch.
Fair, valid.
Thank you. And now your group is in this case splitting up. Lucian and Arius are going back to the house. The other two are going back to the beach. Which way do you want to go?
I'll go to the beach.
Beach.
Okay.
Get-
Hey, I
get
called
away.
it. You
Go
would
to
go
the
back.
beach.
So
Get away.
you two see the house in the distance. You begin heading that way. The 3 of you head back to the beach.
Beach.
I'm close to wrapping us up here, but we'll just do this real quick. So the 3 of you going to the beach. What happens with you guys?
They would whenever Sheldon is here, she'll like point towards or go towards Pine and be like, "Hey, if you
Yeah.
wanna talk, if you wanna talk,
Huh?
we can
Oh.
talk later."
Okay. Yeah. Sure. No problem. I mean, well, tell you what, we'll speak whenever we get back to the estate. Sheldon.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
throw a stick. Okay, can you follow the stick? If I throw the stick.
I might be shit-faced, but
Okay.
fuck you. I am not a dog. I'm still a turtle. I will not be doing that. Go fuck
Okay,
yourself.
I'm gonna throw the stick now.
Yeah, whistle at it. Fucking throw it anyway.
Go get it, boy. Go get it.
Sheldon would use produce flame and just incinerate the stick.
That's fair.
with it. Like as Spastic throws it, Sheldon would just throw the produce flame at the stick. Like no.
Okay. I really wish you were more fun, Sheldon. Like we need to talk
Oh,
about this.
I am glad. I'm great fun. Just don't, please, for the love of all that is holy, call me a dog.
What do you have against dogs?
Yeah,
Nothing.
what are you gonna against dogs?
Just don't misinterpret my fuck,
Deformity.
Impairment.
no words.
Race.
Failure.
Species.
My species.
We're all guessing.
Alright, well, do you want to go splash?
If you want me to leave, you can kindly ask.
I don't want you to leave. I want you to what do we want him to do, Celia?
I, 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 I just
All right, leave.
No.
no. I'm looking.
No, okay, you can stay then. Okay, you can stay. Well,
Yeah,
hang
no,
on.
don't-
Tell you what, I don't want to see a drunk, sad Sheldon. That just sounds depressing.
Yes, that's why he's staying here with us. We can.
Give him more drinks.
Fucking god.
I wasn't thinking that. That's.
I don't know. He seems to be enjoying himself.
Dumb and
Like-
dumber and even dumber.
But wouldn't that maybe hurt him?
I don't know. Probably. The guy's died like 3 times.
For all I remember, I've only died once.
I don't know. I've lost. Whatever. It's fine. You
It's
died one
her
more
that you're
time.
talking about.
Oh yeah.
And he points to
He points like next to her because he's
Yeah.
still seeing 2. So
Well, he's not drunk enough to forget that, so I don't know. Look, we'll talk about it later, I guess. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
Mm.
It's mostly
For now,
to do
I'm-
with you, by the way. It's not like
Oh.
just.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, yeah. We'll talk maybe in the estate whenever we get some privacy.
Of course.
All right.
For now, we can try have some fun.
I'll get the teleporting spell. Okay.
Yeah, do that to Sheldon. You know what? Do it to him. I think he'll enjoy it. I think he'll really love it.
Sheldon, do you like flying as a bird? Do you like that?
Astok, I will summon an elemental that will yeet you into the ocean and hold you underwater for 5 minutes if you do that.
Is it a water elemental?
On second thought, I might just use the water elemental to just waterboard you.
You might need. Can you use it to catch us?
If I'm feeling generous.
Or suicidal, and then I'm gonna grab him and go.
oh my god.
On me.
All right, Sheldon,
As-
you're hundreds upon hundreds of feet in the air now.
Sheldon transforms into a giant eagle.
Oh, you're no fun.
As a giant eagle,
Balls.
as
So,
he
of a
falls, you
100.
see like a giant eagle swoop down. Like trying to pinpoint Spastok's location.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He flies by and just tries to projectile shit on Spastok.
I'm gonna.
All right, Spastic, you're gonna have to make dexterity saving throw while you're in
What
the air.
does that mean? Alright, fine. Dex saving throw is. Oh.
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 How'd that shit taste? Like, I'm just lucky I'm in
Above water, yeah.
armor. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, give it to me. I failed that. Alright, fine, whatever. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I
Alright,
failed.
so
I failed the saving
So
throw,
in the
thank
air,
you.
Spastic, you get a bunch of shit on your face to the point where the eyes are blocked out and you can't even see through the monitor. So
Alright, that's great. I'm gonna straight up crash at the
I'm-
stage.
I'm guessing there is no telepathic link at the moment.
There isn't.
Nope.
So Sheldon would just fly lower to the ground and just above Spastok. Caw! Caw! Caw!
just laughing and bird.
Fuck that guy.
In Bird, like Sheldon, you would just hear caw caw caw, and what Sheldon would be saying is like, "You get what you fucking deserve."
Mhm. Alright, I'm gonna use like one of my last teleports now to just land safely on
Okay.
the beach.
Okay.
That guy is no fun. You're way funner. I'm just gonna be
Yeah, he's a little different when he's drunk, no?
real. A little bit, bit more cohesive.
How far away
Maybe
is
it's the
Sheldon right now, by
humanity
the
in
way?
him.
How far away is Sheldon right now, approximately, from us?
Oh, you're asking me? I think you're the one flying in the air.
Well,
Yeah, you can just say where- how
I
far
figured,
away.
yeah,
Like
this is
60
just theater of
feet.
mind right now, so I figured you just tell him, Reno.
I'd say that the projectile shit was from about 50 feet in the air.
Okay, so you're 50 feet away from Aspen as well, we'll just say.
Okay,
Should I try encasing him in the ball?
that's
That could
actually
be
a very good idea. Yeah, do it.
Okay, I would like to do this with subtle spell,
Okay.
so that
He can't
you
spell it or anything.
Sheldon can't tell. Sheldon, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Mm,
Luckily enough, that is the one thing that Sheldon's good at.
Nat 1.
fuck off.
Fail.
I'll wait for it.
That is, let me just double check. That's a 19.
Oh!
Okay, yeah, that makes it.
Perfect!
Actual masterclass of being a third wheel right now. Crazy.
No, I'm not. No, that's. He succeeded, but watch this. I can do it again. And I need you to make another dexterity saving
Oh
throw.
my god, we're just
Yeah.
burning spell slots now.
Of course we are, bro. Of course we are.
That's an 18.
Oh
18.
my god.
That makes it. But you know what? We got more spell slots, baby.
Oh,
Oh my god. I would expect
As
this behavior out of Spring Zelia at this point.
As this
yeah,
is
Winter
happening,
Zelia's really going through it right now.
As you keep casting, the Sheldon's just slowly flying further away towards the house. He's had enough of this bullshit.
Yeah, well, the first two you wouldn't have, like, the first two you wouldn't even have noticed, or like, you would have noticed maybe. Actually, I don't know if we would have noticed anything happening, because again, it was subtle spelled.
Like, I'm not talking because of the
Or
spells,
just because,
but just from the fucking behavior that you two have been.
Yeah, subtle spell prevents him from knowing you're casting, but I
seeing,
think
yeah, I don't know.
because if it's dexterity, he's avoiding it from happening. So I think he'd still see it trying to encase him. He would just see it like appear and everything and move out of the way and be like, "Oh, I know what's going on."
Okay, fair.
It's more because of like also the behavior that was happening. Like, in my mind, I just imagine that after the projectile shit, that he would just try slowly flying away.
Ah, okay. Well,
Were you casting it again?
no, if you're too far away, then no worries. We'll say after the two that it failed. She's not gonna cast it again. Well, that didn't go as planned.
Yeah, well. Wait, how far away is he?
I guess he
Since
Like
I
70,
am in the eagle
80,
form, I have
90.
about 80, so that's I was 50 above you, then 80 away.
That's
so
fine.
over
And he's
100
far
feet or
enough
so.
away.
Yeah.
If he gets closer, I'll deal with it. But yeah, right. You wanted to speak to me?
Yeah, when they mentioned about dwarves coming here, do you want to talk to those dwarves?
I don't. Just been a minute since I sat down with some of my, well, I'm not gonna say family, but my kin, I guess. Makes me kind of think of home a wee bit more. It's been a minute since I was back in Dwarvana.
Yeah, so maybe this could be a moment for you to reconnect with them.
Maybe.
See a little. I mean, you probably miss them, right?
Yeah. I mean, sure, but I mean, who's to say I even know them? I mean, a lot of dwarves live in Dwarvana, but just anytime I see a dwarf or just something that reminds me of home, it helps me a little. But nah, I don't want to pry on them. I mean, if I meet them, sure, I'll talk with them, but it's I don't know. I might not even know them.
It's always worth a try. I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. It's fine.
Well,
Of
if there's
course.
anything you need to talk about, you know where my room is. I'll be going back to the estate now.
I actually don't. It's a very, very big house. It's very confusing. I will also be coming back.
Okay, well I can.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you where my
Fucking
room is,
true,
just in
but-
case. Yeah, it's so
Actually,
big.
Way too rich, honest to God.
Is it normal to have
I
like
don't. What is normal?
that's? I don't know, just a thing that's a regular occurrence.
I know.
I guess.
Back where I was, people just plow people's tunnels and holes, and that was
Nice. Nice.
it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need sleep now.
I agree.
The sun is you guys do, the two of you, since you're still there, you do see it. You see the like half of the large orange circle. It is as slowly begins to descend across the horizon of the ocean, casting an orange glow across the water and looking quite serene.
Beautiful.
But yeah, you two can begin to make your way back to the estate, cutting over to the two of you who some time ago began heading that way.
Yep.
Do you just want to go there, or does anything, do you guys discuss anything while you're walking there?
I don't know. Like Lucian's kind of like in his own little world right now. Like he's looking at the shells that you bought.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of in the same way.
All right.
He's,
You can
he's
just
worried that he wasn't able to buy a T-shirt that had the fucking company logo on it. He's just like me.
then you two can just head there, enjoy the scenery as you walk around, as the sun slowly sets more and more.
Hell yeah.
You eventually see the estate in the distance, heading up the steps. There's a soft breeze through the trees. You head inside. It's pretty dark in there since you didn't. I don't think you left any lights on when you left. So
No.
though.
But as we're walking through, then I'd probably cast prestidigitation, then start lighting up some of the candles that we pass by.
Okay. Yeah. As you walk in, you set some of the candles on. As they light up, you have enough light to see the silhouette that's sitting in a chair.
Oh, fuck,
in the
okay,
living
cool.
room. There is just some figure kind of hunched over with its hands and, head looking at its hands, encased in shadow, but someone's there waiting for you.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Whoever the fuck you are, make yourself known. My gun's upstairs. It's currently not on me, so I can't put holes in you yet. Who the fuck are you?
Why would you tell them that you don't have a weapon on you?
Because I'm packing something else. Settle down.
You hear a clicking sound. I already know that you don't have this.
Ah,
And you see
fuck.
the silhouette of your gun in their hand. I have to be honest, it's rather foolish of you to leave such a powerful device unattended. Vacation or not, you never know who you can or cannot trust.
Yeah, well, how about you stop being mysterious and step out the darkness and show me who you really are?
Gladly. He stands up, and whoever this male voice is walks over, puts the gun down on the table, and walks away from it. As he steps through the light, you see he's very well dressed. He's in like a suit. There's like a fancy tie around his neck. His robing is like red and golden trimmed. He has smooth blonde hair that's like combed over backwards that kind of like flicks off at the end. And specifically you, Lucian, you notice that his eyes are extremely bright and intense. Eyes that you've seen, well, in the face of the one man who's standing right next to you, even.
Oh, fuck.
Worry not. With that attitude, you don't know who I am. My name is Evan Trueblood. And he looks over to right next to you. There appears to be much we need to talk about, brother. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh!
Oh,